into the game. This is going to be hilarious because everyone that's been playing 2.6 is now feeling validated. They're like, I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. But to be honest, we're going to be testing out a few different decks and seeing if it actually works better in 2.6 or if it works better in different decks. So I don't even know what this thing does. I haven't even upgraded it to level 15 yet. So let's go and do that right now. Banging out already with a big upgrade. And we'll see what it says. So she can shoot a Royal Hog from 30 tiles away. Hit a Royal Hog from 30 tiles away. Evolved Musketeer snipes targets across the arena in a straight line ahead of her. She has limited sniper ammo with increased damage. She cannot snipe crown towers. So basically, she can snipe buildings or units. And she can hit things from 30 tiles away in a straight line. But she cannot actually hit towers. So if there's a tower in the way, she will go and bypass the tower and hit the unit behind the tower, I guess. And she will just end up sniping things from a really long distance. That could be beneficial in decks like Balloon, where you want to kill buildings. It could also be really beneficial in decks like Hog Rider or Royal Hogs, where you want to snipe something, whether it's like a wizard that might kill your Royal Hogs, or maybe a building that's going to stop your Hog Rider from getting through. So I think there's a few different decks that we can play. Let's just start off strong with the standard Musketeer 2.6 Hog Rider deck. Obviously, I think Evolved Skeleton's clear Ice Spirit. I don't think it's even close. So if you were to run it with this, I would probably go and play it with Musketeer and Skeletons. So yeah, we want to cycle as many of those as we can. I can just go in for a cannon here a little bit later. Pretty good position for us, obviously. If we're dropping 4 elixir and we're cycling 2 cards, he's spending 4 elixir and not really getting anything from that. Also, we can cycle a Musketeer up top if we really want to be vicious. I would say that, like, this is generally a bad decision, but I want to see if I can snipe the building. We didn't get a building, unfortunately. We do get a Hog Rider hit, though, so that's nice. I could Fireball in this. I think it's a little bit better just to wait and chill a little bit, and then go Ice Spirit instead, and then go Ice Golem to go and kite everything, if we really wanted to. Actually, let's just drop this here, and then go Skeletons, and then go Cannon. This is probably our best defensive setting that we could do. We are maybe going to even activate King Tower against this Firecracker. I don't think so, so let's go in for a Hog Rider here to guarantee that we get it. Yeah, just feels a little bit better to make sure that we get the King Tower activation. We're going to log on the Firecracker to finish that off, and then also the Ice Wizard will not end up dying to this cannon, because it was a super shallow cannon. I was just really captivated by the Elite Barbarians. So for that reason, I'm going to have to deploy an Ice Spirit, and then we're going to try to go in for our Musketeers. So generally, whenever you're cycling a card that requires 2 cycles for the evolution, it has to be very impactful for it to be worthwhile. If this isn't a very impactful evolution, then it's not going to be something that is played. Most of the time, people will go and play cards that are cheaper, like Skeletons or Ice Spirit. Those take 2 cycles, but it costs 1 elixir. Musketeer, 2 cycles, but it costs 4 elixir. So this has to be a very impactful evolution for people to want to play this. We'll see how this goes. I just want to give you guys straight up overview of it, even though, you know, I could make a lot of views just saying, oh, look at this overpowered card. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm setting my expectations a little bit low, unless it's very strong. So setting my expectations low on this card, because 2 evolution cycles for Bomber makes sense. For Skeletons, it makes sense. I'd even say Skeletons are overpowered for 2. But yeah, this Musketeer has to do a lot. So we'll see how it goes. So it's going to lock onto a Valkyrie here. I don't think that's necessarily worth it, but let's just test it out for science and see what happens. So will it hit the Hog Rider? I really hope it doesn't hit the Hog Rider. He's going to Fireball log it, and it's just going to die, right? Alright, so 3 ammo. We just get 3 ammo. It didn't really do much. I guess it makes more of a distance when it's really far away. Or makes more of a difference when it's really, really far away, yeah. Does it ever recharge? Ooh, I missed. Fumbled pretty hard there. It's fine, though. Calculated, my dude. Calculated. You know, want to know how calculated it is? Look at this Fireball. Sheesh. Alright, not necessarily the best work I've ever done, but it is what it is. We can cycle more Musketeers, maybe. It just didn't feel that impactful, to be honest. So we're going to get Skellies down here as well. We should be able to destroy these Elite Barbarians without too much trouble. Definitely going to go in for an Ice Spirit here as well. Get a cannon down to stop that Hog Rider. Probably lock on Elite Barbarian as well, so not that big of a deal. He's going to Fireball, so that means he doesn't have Fireball for the next Musketeer evolution if we can just get him to Fireball something else. So we want to get him to have a bad cycle here. So we're going to go Ice Golem Hog Rider here. We're going to pre-log on whatever he drops. But yeah, it seems like the first Musketeer just did not do much. I hope he doesn't lose here. I don't want him to lose this. Really hope he doesn't lose. All right, so It's gonna snipe onto the. It's gonna snipe on the wrong stuff. It's gonna go and hit a Valkyrie again. So, not what we want at all. Is there any way to bypass and hit what you want? Like, that's another question that I was wondering. It says in a straight line. What if things are not in a straight line, so then it hits something in a straight line? Okay, so we can go like Musketeer in the back. All right, let's just do the Musketeer on the Ice Wizard. See how this goes. Why is it taking so long to fire? Like, why is it not shooting? Like, I thought it hit from unlimited range. Yo, this evolution does not feel good. Like, straight up. Like, first cursory glance, maybe I'm just playing it wrong. But, like, the fact that it walked and didn't immediately start shooting the Ice Wizard was really weird. Is that a bug? You guys let me know in the chat. Like, what do you think? Do you think it's overhyped? Do you think it's underhyped? Do you think it's good in 2.6 because maybe some of the other evolutions just were not good? Like, I'll show you guys a deck that did not have a second evolution and it never played a second evolution. So Musketeer would be really, really good in that situation. And that would be the balloon deck. Plus, it would allow you to snipe buildings. So I feel like, so I'll be showing this very soon. This deck did not have a second evolution. It was just like regular Musketeer and Evolved Skeletons. And people were playing it at top, like, I don't know, top 200 in the world. Like, legitimately with what evolution? I was just sitting there wondering how and why and for what reason they were doing that. The top 200 players were literally just playing this with, like, regular Musketeer. So, no evolution there. So, this is definitely a better version of the deck because it was going from 1 to 2 evolutions. But I don't know. I think the Ice Spirit might be better here. I'm not capping right now. If you ignore the aim line, it's up to you. You're playing it wrong. The infinite range has 3 shots only and only for straight line. Oh, okay. So I wasn't using it in a straight line. That's why it had to walk up. That makes sense. Hey, I really appreciate you letting me know. It's a learning session here too. Like, you know, first time playing it, we get to discover why and how the card works together. I figured that would be better for multiple reasons. Number one, if I play the card and make videos on it and then they nerf it or change it right beforehand, I think it's really, really bad to showcase content that's outdated. So I try to, you know, showcase the newer cards when they actually are added into the game instead of, like, you know, 3 or 4 changes later. If you go back to any other content creators' videos on this, every single one of those is outdated because the card will get changed. So that's just, like, it gets changed around in the balance changes. So there's, like, no point in watching those videos. So that's one of the reasons why I don't do that. I'm gonna go Ice Spirit here. See what else we can do. He misses a NATO, so that's really good for us. Yeah. Well, when I create the main video, it'll actually make a lot of sense. So that'll be good. You're good. We learned. Yeah, no, that's another thing I do enjoy, like the fact that we can learn together about it too. I'm a huge fan of that. That's not gonna stop the Ram Rider. That will get a shot. We'll play to our opponent. So I'm gonna drop it in a straight line with the building. If I drop it like here, it could lock onto the building, right? If it walks a little bit, then I'm screwed though. We don't want it to, like, walk ever. That'd be really bad. We want to go Hog Rider here. Maybe Fireball on this. Depending on what he does. It's like a really, really good start for us. So, I mean, I can activate King Tower quite easily here as well. I think I'm going to go Ice Golem in the back and then Ice Spirit on the Firecracker to activate King Tower. And then we're just going to go Musketeer up close and personal. It will not waste its shots, right? We can go Evolve Skellies here. Because the Monk isn't going to be able to kill everything. We can go Cannon. Log the Ram Rider back. That's pretty good because obviously if we were targeting the Ram Rider, that's the only thing that mattered. Kind of wasted the Musketeer though. My bad. It is what it is. It's weird playing against people that have Monk. I just hope that that's not a real thing that people start doing because, like, we start playing against Monk then we're not necessarily going to be able to get that much value out of our Musketeers. How hard to do that. Right, so the Musketeer's just going to walk up. It's going to die to the cannon. Alright, we can Fireball past the Monk. He's probably going to click a bad ability. It would be really funny. Ram Rider is annoying though. Alright, we're going to Hog Rider here. Go Skeletons. Locks onto the Ram Rider first. Log afterward. So just try to manipulate the Monk so that it doesn't go in front. If the Monk goes in front, you're kind of toast. Gonna go Cannon after the Ram Rider gets slowed down. We're gonna Fireball and everything. Yep, kind of figured he would do something crazy. Alright, so let's go for this. Probably want to log on top of everything here. The fact that he's got Cannon Monk is actually pretty bad for us. This is definitely a matchup advantage for him, but let's just say we'll play better than him and win. Let's go for Evolve Skeletons here as soon as we can. Ram Rider here. Log afterward. Activate King Tower. Oh, we already did. Oops. My bad. Damage. Kind of annoying because I can't kill the monk without skeletons. Like, everything else doesn't work. I also fumbled really hard. I should lose this game. Matchup was not very fair, guys. I also did not play well. Alright, we're gonna have to start using our Musketeer. Okay, so the Musketeer does kill that. Very nice. Only 3 shots, as you guys said. Alright, we need to play a little bit better. Like, the fact that he's gonna have, like, Tornado with this is just insane. Like, Tornado and Cannon is just crazy, man. Alright, we're gonna Fireball here. We're gonna log afterward. We're gonna go for another Hog Rider. I think we can still beat this guy. Like, screw you for creating this deck, honestly. Tornado with Cannon and Monk is just insane. We're gonna Fireball on a Cannon, hopefully. We don't hit it. Gonna stop this from crossing the bridge. Bro, come on, man. That's actually so rigged. The fact that that, like, came anywhere near me is insane. This is actually just such a frustrating matchup. I can't even fib. Like, what the heck, dude? Why do you have Monk with Tornado and Cannon? That's crazy, dude. Crazy. That's just, like, the lamest matchup I've ever had in my life. I can't even fib. That's insane. I haven't seen that in a lot. We'll jump to the next one. I'm sorry, guys. I don't get tilted very often by this game. But, man. Matching into a freaking Monk that kills your Cannon and Musketeers and then NATO Cannon with a Ram Rider is, like, the worst matchup you could get with 2.6 Hog Rider in the entire game. Yeah. Insane. Don't hate me for distracting you. I would never hate you for distracting me. You didn't even distract me. I was fully focused. I played really poorly. Bro, you donated $5. I didn't see it. You're like, don't hate me for distracting you. Wait, your message is like, look here, I'm trying to distract you. Oh, well, I didn't see that, so. Might be, man. I played poorly. We're learning how to play these cards still, so it is what it is. I could have won that one if I was, like, mechanically better for sure. This is going to hit my tower. It feels bad. I didn't get the Ice Golem down fast enough. It's fine. It's still, like, a very winnable situation. It's worth the push. 2.6 for life? Bro, 2.6 is fun as heck. Not fun in that specific situation. That was insane. Like, dude's like, yo, the meta is going to be infested with 2.6. I better build the deck to beat it. And then he got it. So, yeah. I don't even know what his deck beats besides that. I guess it beats Hog Rider decks. It only shoots straight in front of it. Yeah, makes sense. I play better than that? Maybe. I didn't play very well that game. But it's unlikely that you're better than me based off stats. It's very unlikely. Like 1,000 people higher ranked than me. So, I don't know. Probably not. Most likely. Alright, we can Hog Rider here and activate King Tower. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. We should be able to snipe the building with the Evolved Musketeer and then Hog Rider afterward. I think that could be a fun play. The Evolved Skeletons didn't get down fast enough, unfortunately. That's fine. They'll multiply quite a bit of them. They're not going to lock out the tower, but it would be cool if they did. Actually, they might. Yeah, they do. Wow. Yeah, because I guess they were in a horizontal line. Made a bit of a difference. So I guess the Musketeer is like kind of weird because you don't necessarily want to cycle it, but you sometimes need to cycle it. It's a weird situation because like I'm not getting any value from it at all right now. Like 0. Literally 0. Does nothing. Like in that specific situation. I think it's better against buildings where like they maybe Inferno Towers. We don't necessarily kill the Inferno Tower. Then we drop our Musketeer here. It snipes the Inferno Tower. And then we can get back to another Hog Rider. And then get the Hog Rider through with the Inferno Tower off the map. Instead of Fireballing, you use your Evolved Musketeer to snipe it. I think that's probably like the best way to use it with 2.6. I don't really think it's that impactful in 2.6 Hog Rider. I might be entirely wrong, but I don't actually like the Evolved Musketeer in 2.6 at all. I'd much rather have the Evolved Ice Spirit. Just for defensive situations, and like I just don't see that it's going to make that much of an impact with this. I think with Balloon it'll be a lot different. It's good for decks who cycle in the back. Yeah, it makes sense, but like we'll try cycling the Musketeer in the back, but a lot of times if you cycle Musketeers in the back, they're just going to get fireballed, right? Fireball log or whatever. You don't like cycling it super far back because if I cycle it here, it just walks up and gets hit by the weaker, or it gets hit on your tower, right? Like they fireball it or whatever. I'm gonna do it here. It's probably fine because our towers aren't very low. I don't know. I don't love cycling it in the back as much. I don't play 2.6 that often anymore, but yeah. Wow, that's crazy. That's actually nutty. He would do that. Alright, this cannon should be able to pull everything. We're fine. Wow, Musketeer does a lot of damage. I was unaware. Alright, let's Hog Rider here since we still have the Musketeer alive. Thoughts on Evo Cannon? I think Evo Cannon is going to be kind of weird because it can be played offensively. They needed to make some distinction between it and the Tesla because the Tesla had a shockwave around it and it also like defended in its own area. So I guess they tried to like say, oh, Cannon can be a little bit better from the perspective of you can play it as a prediction to kill cards on your opponent's side of the map. So I don't think it's going to be balanced really well. I think it's either going to be super strong or it's not going to be as good as the other buildings like Tesla. I personally don't like the idea of evolved spells and evolved buildings. Yeah, I don't really like evolved spells or buildings. That's just my take on it. You guys can have different takes. I mean, you guys allowed to think what you think about that type of stuff, but I personally don't like that at all. So, I'm gonna log here. We should be fine. Yeah, like, did that one-shot a Firecracker? Pretty sure that one-shot a Firecracker might have made a difference. I don't necessarily know. This is not going to do much. It's just going to push the Musketeer into the tower. Okay, so it ends up getting more ammo. Like, does it recharge? Or did I just not use any of it? It's kind of weird. Anyway, let's go here. Let's go cannon. And then let's go for an ice golem. Make sure the skeletons lock onto that instead of anything else. This is one of those moments where we just realize that our opponent's obnoxious. Like, anyone that runs Firecracker is so annoying, man. It's actually one of my most hated cards in the game when I don't have arrows. I think it's generally the same for everyone, though. Alright, so we're going to go Hog Rider here, and then we're going to go for our Evolved Skeletons, and we should be good to go. We're not going to take too much damage there. The King's Activation helped out a lot, and then we can go and cycle a Musketeer for a Hog Rider as well, so then the Firecracker hits that. Should be all good. I mean, the guards are super weird. Have guards and also, you know, the deck that he has is just interesting. Alright, let's see if we can snipe a Firecracker. That would make me pretty happy. But I think the skeletons will get in our way. Let's try to kill the Firecracker here. Nah, I loaded on the Royal Recruits. Kind of inconsistent. Like, it's definitely not super consistent. We have to go Ice Golem here so that our Musketeer doesn't die. Does it get 3 charges again, or is it not? It does. It's not getting the charges, it seems. Like, I think it's just, like, done. Yeah, it's just one and done, right? Get the 3 charges, and then you don't get any more. Oh, Ice Golem log. So cheesy, man. Oof, that's scary. Alright. I think we win with a Fireball. No way arrows does enough, right? GG. Close game. Not a fun one. Not a very fun matchup. That is a skillless spam strategy of clone. Skeleton barrel clone. It's just like insane. Sometimes people do that stuff and you're like, what? You should always play Musketeer as far back as you can. Yeah, it makes like, well, no. That's dumb advice. Not always. Not in every single situation. That is not how you play. Like, in certain situations, in certain matchups, yes. Especially if they don't have Fireball. Like, cycling a Musketeer is good. But there are certain matchups where you don't want to cycle your Musketeer as far back as possible. That's bad advice. It's dependent on matchup, for sure. Like, sure. Certain matchups when your opponent doesn't have a big spell, cycle your Musketeers as many as you can in the back, as often as you can. But not every time. Maybe the Evolved Musketeer is what you're talking about. And I agree with that. Like, you obviously want to cycle that as far back as possible so you can abuse its range. But, yeah, I mean, also kind of dies the spells, right? I mean, we have the Doctor from the Goblinstein. That's 5 Elixir paired with a tank. And that doesn't even die to Fireball plus Zap. So, the Evolved Musketeer dying to Fireball plus Zap feels a little bit bad, man. Alright, we're going to go for a Hog Rider here. Definitely want a Fireball on the Firecracker just to get some damage. An Ice Spirit here as well on the Skeleton Barrel. Missed a few. Feels bad, man. We'll wait a bit, and then we'll log. We're going to try to hit as much as we possibly can, so we just don't want to waste elixir. If he goes princess, we'll skeletons. We could also go in for a musketeer. Kind of trying to use the evolve cards as often as possible. I hate playing against recruits. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. I think they made it like that because Evo through musketeers would be insane. Dude, I hope they don't just like look at musketeers and then do evolve through musketeers the exact same way. That'd be so lame. But I don't see what else they could do, right? It'd be such a low effort thing for them to do too. Imagine like through musketeers like that and they just snipe like crazy. I think that's what they have to do, right? They can't not do that. How else would they function? Someone let me know. How would you implement that into the game? What? There's no way I just griefed that. Oh my goodness, guys. I've never done that on stream in a long, long time. I guess I haven't been playing for a week or so, but like that's embarrassing. I guess one more tile up. Man, I have not missed that ever. That's insane. That's crazy. We're tilted. We're a little bit tilted. Not gonna lie. Tragically tilted there. That was not a good play on our end. Still winnable, but like, man, that is tough. Why does he have a hog rider and a skeleton? Like, wait, what is this deck? Is hog rider with goblin gang and bats? This is a weird deck with Mega Knight. It's still very winnable for me, so that's good. Skeleton Barrel Hog Rider is not a good deck. We'll take that. We're going to cycle the Musketeer on the Inferno Dragon, it looks like. Doesn't even kill the Inferno Dragon. We're taking the tower. We're going to win this game. We're going to BM the heck out of this guy, too. Imagine. Bro, how did that get a hit? Crazy. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to forget to take the tower. I know some of you guys are like, Jake, forget to take the tower. He's actually just going to let me take it with the Night Spirits. No big deal. I was going to log, but I didn't need to. Where does he Mega Knight? Probably on the hog. All right. We're good. We're fine. We win. Oh my gosh, it one-shots. It one-shots firecrackers, dude. You log the Goblin Gang? Really? Gonna like solo Inferno Dragon there? That's crazy. Alright, does it kill the Inferno Dragon? Nah, it's out of ammo. It does eventually kill it, actually. Man, this guy is just not good at the game. I have no problem saying that because he BM'd me. He's like actually awful. Gonna Firecracker here probably, so let's get it on a nice golem. Mega Knight? Yeah. This is a win. I did not play this well, but luckily this guy doesn't know how to play Clash, so there's that. There is that sometimes, my dudes. That was bad skeletons on my end. Oops. I almost fumbled, but I kind of won't lose this, so it's fine. Rarely do we BM people, but like this guy entirely deserves it. Not a very nice individual that thought he was winning and gave me a crying face and then lost, so kind of funny, in my opinion. Yeah, we're just going to keep spamming 21 emotes because he doesn't have it, so just to flex a little bit. I played horrendously, but like makes me feel a little bit better when we do beat someone that is BMing with like a game that they thought they won. Oh my goodness. We very, very rarely do that. We very, very rarely do that. But I will show the proof, guys. We will show the proof. Some of you guys are going to be like, oh, he never BM'd. He never did anything. But yeah, they do. They do. They do. So when they like take a tower here, angry face. After he like took the tower, he's like, ah, you're bad, basically. It's one of those things where like it's redemption. It's redemption. You angry face me when you take my tower. Comes around, goes around. Will you be playing Brawl Stars this new season on Thursday with the insane update? Probably. I like Brawl Stars a lot, so I'd love to create more content with it. All right, we're gonna go Musketeer in the back, and then I think we can just go in for like an Ice Golem Hog Rider in the right, but still a little bit risky. I'll go Skellies here instead, and then I'll Hog Rider in the right. He's probably going to have P.E.K.K.A, so he'll P.E.K.K.A on this most likely on the right side. Yeah, kind of expected that. We can pull the Goblin Giant really far with a cannon. I think that's probably our best play. I could Ice Spirit to reset the Goblin Giant on the Musketeer, but I don't really care about the Musketeer damage anyway. It doesn't really do anything for me. Dude, what is up with mid-ladder? Wow, what is up with my voice? Still a little bit sick, I guess. But, yeah. What is up with mid-ladder? And, I'm running Firecracker in every single deck. Like, literally finding an excuse to put it in their deck is crazy. It has no business in this deck, by the way. Like, actually. No reason for him to be playing it. The Fireball plus Log does kill the Doctor, so that's always nice. Pretty bad ability, so I think I don't need to do anything here. We should be good if we just go Ice Golem. I don't need to go Cannon if he's going to like go into a Musketeer and lose everything. This is one of those moments where we know he's going to have Evolved Goblin Giant, Evolved P.E.K.K.A. So the way I see it is we just want to focus on defending primarily. All right, let's see the Evolved Musketeer in this. So I need a Cannon here to completely clean up. No, it puts the Goblin Giant directly into the HP where it wants to be. He's going to Rage probably, so let's Log. And let's Ice Spirit. Yeah, it doesn't recharge. It'd be cool if the Evolved Musketeer recharged. Like after a certain amount of time, it gets its ability back. I think that'd be fair. I mean, it just feels really underwhelming right now. Like, genuinely, I think it can be blocked. It can kill Evolved Firecracker, or it can kill Firecrackers in one shot. So that is a difference. That is a pretty big difference. But I don't like the card that much. I think it's pretty bad as is. I could definitely make a video on it and say, oh, look at how good it is, and I like snipe like a Firecracker Evolution, or I get like a good snipe on a building, and that's super satisfying. But I also don't want to like lie to you guys. Like some of you guys like come here to ask, oh, is the card worth like getting Pastoral over? Is it worth I don't know, like using my evolution shards on it? So I never want to give you guys a misconception and make you waste your money or shards on something that's kind of mid. In my opinion, I don't like the evolution. I think it's kind of bad. We will show you guys one deck that it definitely is better in, and it makes this deck work a lot better than it was before. But I've been saving that to the end. Yes, to shamelessly increase my viewer duration on this video, but also because I do want to show you guys a variety of different decks today. So I know that 2.6 would have been like played in 2.6, so I decided to do that at the start, and then I wanted to end with a probably, in my opinion, what would be the best deck for the card. We'll see. I mean, obviously, cards like this are not going to stay trash. They'll probably get buffed, and I don't think it's trash. I just don't think it's as good as other evolutions. Whenever you are comparing something to another card that's really strong, the Evolved Musketeer is obviously a good card. It's like not a bad card, but if you're comparing it to Evolved Skeletons, like you can't. There's no comparison there. You don't want Evolved Musketeer over Evolved Skeletons. I was 2 games off the GC last season. Oh man, you'll get it next time. I think there's another reason it might not be as good as Lightning's popular. That makes sense, but you can generally separate your Musketeers away from buildings, so it's not that bad. I would say like Lightning is bad when you have a 5 elixir card, but a 4 elixir card Lightning is like not awful. Like I think that's okay. I think that's reasonable. All right, we're gonna activate King Tower this time. All right, guys. Imagine a universe where I activate King Tower couldn't be me earlier. Here we go. Watch, guys. We do it. I'm not totally trashed at the game. Imagine I did that the wrong way before. I don't know how I screwed that up. Like legitimately, I never missed that ever. I missed it on stream first time today. Bro, that mentally devastated me. But yeah, if you're running any deck with like Skeleton's Ice Spirit, you need to learn those mechanics. I personally prefer to go in for wow, he's got Mega Knight NATO. That's crazy. I personally prefer to go in for Skeletons first and then Ice Spirit, because if you go Ice Spirit, it'll freeze the Mega Knight, so the timing will be a little bit weird. Just wanted to tell you guys why. Is he even reading chats? Yeah, I am. I just read a few chats, man. All right. We will go in for an Ice Golem Hog Rider push here, because he's not going to be back to Mega Knight, I think. Where is he? No, he is, because he used NATO on the last one. He's back to Mega Knight here. Yep, my bad. I goofed. Yeah, we're not going to get any damage. Literally just terrible gameplay on my end. I have to go for Evolved Skeletons here. The only way to counter this. Oh, am I cooked? Bro, I got cooked. I actually got cooked. I wasn't ready. Bro, I was not ready for your gameplay. Your strategies. You're impressive, my dude. You're a savage. All right. Yeah, I might lose. Genuinely, I don't think I will. But, like, I could lose this game. Jake reads chats. Do you even lift? No, dude. I've been lifting. Well, my friends called me small, and I was like, all right, we're gonna start working out more. That's what it took. That's what it took. One of my friends just being like, you're small. And then I was at a party with some of my guy friends, and they're like, yeah, I started working out because another one of my friends called me small too. I was like, dang, I didn't know it was common like that. Like, it just takes that one instance where like someone, you have that moment, whether it's like a breakup or someone calling you small. It's just like, even as a joke, it's just like, bro, it got me good. It was funny. All right, wait, why is this? Oh my gosh, dude, did he just pull that? Did he push that? I think he pushed that. That's crazy. Dude, I'm literally gonna lose. Wait, it's winnable. Oh, I pushed it off. Yo, sick. We're sicko mode. Okay, that wasn't even that good of a defense, but it worked. Like, the arrows were awful on his end, so we'll take it. He dropped Mega Knight, so I didn't go in. Bro's dropping Elixir Collector. That's how you know he's cooked. Alright, we're gonna go Ice Spear here. He'll probably get back to something. Yep. Push the Musketeer. I mean, I don't see a way of him winning this if I just stack Musketeers and then go in with Hog Riders after, because he's like gonna get spell cycled. Stuff like that, you know? Killing so hard right now. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Oh, look at that cannon pull, guys. Hell yeah. Sick. Went sicko mode on him. Yo. Alright, let's keep the Musketeer alive. Okay, it died. Never mind. Crash. Wait, we're kind of winning. Such a weird game, honestly. Not gonna fib. Like, I don't even understand like what his deck is. It's awful, obviously, but like, how did the golem get near my tower? Also, there was one good play that I did this entire game. The log plus cannon to make sure the golem exploded not on my tower was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that was definitely a good play. So we'll take the W. Jimby is cooked, my guys. Yeah, it's not good gameplay on my end, but we'll take the win. Might be the most skilled deck I've ever seen. Really? 0.6 Hog Rider is not that skilled. All right. My girlfriend are going to Washington, Oregon for a week vacation. Any recommendations? Places to see or things to do? Yeah, go to my Instagram and then check out, like, you know, SirTagCR. Don't look at any of the Clash Royale stuff. Like, stuff not going to help you on your vacations. But a lot of the places that I visited for hikes, they're going to be there. And if you like any of the views, like Lake 22 is what I would recommend. That was probably one of the best views I've ever seen in my entire life. Lake 22 in Seattle was incredible. I would highly, highly recommend that. If you haven't already checked that out or seen that before, I would recommend going. Also, Pike Place, kind of iconic. A lot of good food in Seattle there. Base Needle, just because it's pretty popular here as well. So there's a lot of different things that you could go and see. It's up to you though, man. Don't know what you guys are super into. You might not be hikers. If you're not huge hikers, or if you don't love the outdoors, I would not advise going to Lake 22. Kind of a little bit of a drive and a literal hike. Maybe not something I'd recommend. I'd say Green Lake is pretty cool. If you ever go to Green Lake, walking around that area, just really nice. Scenic for sure. Have you ever been to Poo Poo Point in Renton? I think I have. I don't remember 100%, but I think I have. There was one thing that I went on. It was like a... Bro, it was some like train track thing. It was terrible. It was the worst hike I've ever been on in my life. My friend found it. He's like, Jake, I think it's got like 5 overviews. It was awful. It was, I'll have to get the actual name on it, but it's like, oh, it was Iron Goat. If you ever go to Iron Goat, it was actually the worst hike I've ever been on in my life. I hated it. It was just straight flat the entire time. So there's like no elevation, no satisfaction of like climbing. And then there was nothing cool to see the entire time. It was really lame. That was the worst hike I've ever been on in my life. Also, this guy's got Valkyrie Mega Knight. I don't understand or really care why he has this, but I do think it is funny. Alright, this is way harder. I don't know if we'll activate King. Oh, we already did. Oops. Well, you can do it that way too with evolved skeletons, regular skeletons, Ice Spirit. It doesn't matter what order. It works. We pulled at the King Tower just to flex a little bit, I guess. Very easy win. So I do think that this deck works pretty well in the meta. I think it is better with Evolved Ice Spirit over Evolved Musketeer, but I mean, you could cycle Musketeers if you wanted. I didn't play very well the first few games. I still don't think I played very well at all today in any of the games, but you are winning all of them, so there's that. There's a good feeling to win all of your matches. All right, we're just going to let that go and then just stop the Musketeer from dying, because that's the only thing that really matters. Let's go Hog Rider in the middle. Yeah, so the Evolved Musketeer doesn't reach tower, but it does... Wait, is there a range thing? It's not in a straight line, so it can't even hit the Electro Dragon. So it's really determined on, like, can you get that mathematical geometry out there, you know? Can you be the Magic Archer that you've always wanted to be and hit everything in a straight line? I hate hiking just because of climbing's a shambles. It's not that bad, dude. Climbing's, climbing is different. Like, if you are going to climb or do bouldering, that's really tough on your hands. It can screw up your hands, can screw up a lot of stuff. Not necessarily very easy on your body. It takes a lot of training to do. Hiking isn't that bad, depending on where you go. In fact, I would say it's very healthy for you. It's like a great thing to do. Mount Rainier is also a beautiful place to go. Not hard to get there. You can take really cool pictures, says Lewis. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend Mount Rainier to people that are not into hiking, though. I would say that it's more of a, like, there's other places you can go to. Mount Rainier requires, like, a permit and stuff, I think. Also, I don't know. Maybe I've just had worse experiences there with my friends that haven't really liked hiking. A lot of them have just wanted to leave really quickly, and they're like, bro, why do we go to the hardcore hiking place? Maybe it's just like they're really not into sports stuff. I don't know. It's dependent on like where you are, who you are. Yeah. I think Mount Rainier is good though if you like hiking, for sure. It's the most popular place for sure. It is definitely the most mainstream. What are your thoughts on the CR World Finals? I didn't watch it really. Jake, are we gonna let you cook again? Probably not, dude. Well, you're gonna see me cook in a second. I do have a deck. I do have a fun deck. I have an extraordinarily weird one, man. I do have an odd one. That would be a cool one. Probably Ice Spirit is most underwhelming in my opinion. Ice Spirit's really good defensively. It's super, super good because it only takes 2 cycles to get to, and it actually makes a pretty big impact on the map. Alright, if he doesn't drop a small spell... Okay, yeah, that's what I figured he would do. Alright, wait, we're good. That was not bad. If the Pega got another heal, that would have been an entirely different story. That would have been 2 hits on my tower, but it didn't happen. Last night we were not... No, you were not cooking. That was absolutely awful. Do you stir fry? Dude, I sometimes do. I sometimes do. I had my cooking era when we went on lockdown. I was cooking. I was doing it all the time, man. I was a chef. You're a chef. All right, we're gonna go cannon here. I also have a sous vide. I bought a sous vide, and I also bought like a KitchenAid. I'm not even joking. Like, I went hard. Base Needle Restaurant is also good. Pike Place fish throwing is worth seeing. Pike Place is funny as heck. I do enjoy. What's for dinner? Probably gonna make fried rice, man. Probably gonna make fried rice. I like fried rice. Good feeling. Ooh, oh my gosh! That Ice Spirit fireball hit different. You got fire and ice. That was real nice. Let's just like go our Musketeer here. See how much damage we get. I think at this point it makes sense for us to fireball and all this stuff. There's just so much stuff stacked up. Like, why wouldn't I? Always try to go and kite the P.E.K.K.A if you can. Just a little bit better that way. If he drops the spell, we're going to have an Ice Golem to go and pull the P.E.K.K.A to the right. So we're totally fine. It's not, nothing was going to happen there. Pretty easy win. Shrimp fried rice. I personally, okay, you guys are going to roast me. I like red meat in my fried rice. I like beef fried rice. So many people hate it. I have to put vinegar in it so then the smell is a little bit better, and it also doesn't taste as bad. A lot of people like get upset when I make fried rice and I don't like soak it in vinegar for a little bit, or I forget what I use specifically, but yeah, it makes the smell a little bit more manageable for people. Shrimp fried rice is good though. Your sleep schedule is messed up. Yeah, my sleep schedule is pretty messed up. I started streaming as soon as I woke up. All right, guys. Andre says, you forgot to answer when I asked you in Ian's chat if you're team K. MJ or Drake plus Diddy. I was never in Ian's chat. I was in Riley's chat. I always get torn up when I ask between them. Bro, you got baited so hard. I was all right. Unless you meant Riley's chat, I was never in Ian's chat. You got fooled by an imposter, bro. You got fooled by an imposter. Oh my gosh. I definitely am not Team Drake. I don't really listen to Drake stuff. Also, I'm kind of traumatized from college, just listening to Drake songs on repeat. I think the song that I listened to the most was Blessed, because one of the girls that I was dating at the time, or semi-dating, she just like loved that song. It was like the most typical white girl song ever. Like white girl that played tennis, she just like loves Drake all the time. She's like, yo, Drake is awesome. Yeah, I was like, all right, well, I guess we can listen to it in the car. I gave her the aux, and then she just put on Drake all the time. Kept singing it. Yeah, just makes me remember that. I was like, I did not make good decisions back then. All right, what are we doing here? We're playing against SirTagCR Rex. Like, I don't even know, man. I don't know what this guy is. Makes me remember the Invincible anime on Netflix. You guys have watched Invincible. I've been watching that. I'm on season 2. It's so good. Forget the guy's name, but there's one of the guys' names is Rex. All right, we're gonna go for Hog Rider here, and hopefully he gets Rexed. We're definitely in a spot where we want the Musketeer to lock onto the Wizard, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Man, it's just so hard to get this thing to hit what you want it to when it's not in a straight line. He just doesn't do it. Definitely a skill issue on my end, but it's kind of frustrating. It feels like it doesn't make a difference. I personally will not be playing this card in many of my decks. I think the only deck, again, is going to be the one that I show later. Yeah, genuinely. Like, I'm literally playing with like one evolution. You know the funny thing? He's getting bad trades here. Like, it's not going great. We're totally fine with it. Go Ice Golem. Okay, wait. It does a lot of damage there. Honestly, is it that bad? I don't know. Maybe it is good. Maybe it's just like a skill issue. Maybe it's like a situational thing where I have to get used to it, because that felt like it made a pretty big difference. Maybe not. I don't know. You guys can let me know on that one. Alright, with the Skellies, the thing just dies. This is a good fireball. It didn't give me an extra hit, unfortunately. He's still lost. Like, there's no shot he beats me. Not at this point. Ooh, could I push a Musketeer into the tower? I think I can. I've never done this in a while. Oh, it worked! Did you guys see that? I pushed the Musketeer into the freaking tower. That's so funny. All right, now we just fireball Log Cycle and win. Easy. Let that lock onto my tower, and then I can get a little bit more HP on my cannon so it doesn't die as fast. Yo, I just outplayed the heck out of you, man. Sheesh. Yo, everything worked. I let the Fisherman lock tower, so then we have more HP on the cannon, so it took longer for the Rail Giant to break through. The Musketeer getting pushed by the Hog Rider is actually a big baller play if you guys have not done that before. Yeah, that was fun. I'll show you guys that one more time in case you guys have not seen this play before. You can rewatch that. You can, like, I don't know, go back a couple seconds and see what I did, like on the actual gameplay. But the Royal Ghost wasn't able to see it, so he just got destroyed. So then we were able to Fireball Cycle. All right, it was right here. So I cycle a whole bunch of stuff. I know that Royal Giant's in the back, so I'm just like, all right, he's probably not ready for this. So Musketeer gets pushed by the Hog Rider, and he got finessed. That was awesome. In 2 shots of that Musketeer puts him into Fireball log range, so really easy win. And then I let the Fisherman lock onto the tower, so then the cannon doesn't get hit by the Fisherman. Then I have a little bit more HP to work with the cannon, so I can delay the Royal Giant even longer. So that was pretty much perfect. Really good game. Let's go, let's go. Change banner to new ones. Okay, I mean, I like this one, but yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you're cooking. Electro Dragon is now time to be done. Oh, we didn't get any of the new ones. You're right. Go get them. Oof. Which one should we grab, guys? Which one do you like? Let me know in the chat what banner I should use. Let's go and grab all the new ones. I'm here for it. You think 2.6 meta? I mean, honestly, I don't like the Musketeer in 2.6. I still like Ice Spirit, but I do think there's some universe where it makes sense to be played, especially if it gets buffed. Because if I can't use it right out of the start, then generally this is the way I see it. If I can't pick it up and play it immediately, and I think I'm decent at the game, like I'm struggling with it to like immediately find value, then the normal average bear, the average person in the game, is not going to be able to use it. If I can't use it within the first like 30 minutes of playing, there's no way the average person is going to like find value with it. So I think it will get buffed and then it'll become even better. So, yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say, but I do think it will get better. Grab that. Why don't I just go here? This. Save. Use this. I kind of like the bandit banner. It's not bad. What do you guys think? What are you guys a fan of right now? What banner speaks to you? A prince? No, it's a dark prince. Interesting. We could also just use the Musketeer one and be like mainstream. There's definitely a Musketeer banner that we haven't unlocked yet, right? Where is it? How far is it in there? Bruh, don't tell me it's at the end. Okay, yeah, it's too deep. I like the Musketeer banner. That thing actually slaps. Wait, it's in the free-to-play. Are you serious? Everyone gets the banner? Part of the reason I buy Clash Royale is for the banner. What? Dude, I don't care about the tower skin, actually. Wait, they buffed the free pass so much more than I thought. Legitimately, there's no reason for me to buy Clash Royale anymore, actually. That's this dumb emote. Oh, that's so funny. That's actually hilarious. I love that. You do not really snipe things in the background like fishermen, mages, E-drags. Can you really snipe a fisherman? I guess you could. Wait, that could be fun. Wait. If we play against a Royal Giant deck and they use a fisherman to go and try to activate King Tower, is there any way we can snipe it? Like, we would have to do multiple things. We'd have to, like, log it first or something. I don't think the log reaches. We'd have to disrupt it, and then we'd have to snipe it with a Musketeer. But that's so much elixir. Like, imagine you snowball and use the Musketeer. That's 6 elixir. That's too much. And you're hog riding, that's 10 elixir. Way too much elixir. I mean, it could look cool. Someone on TikTok is probably going to do it and, like, lie to you guys and say, oh, look at my play. Look how good I am at the game. And they're, like, actually awful at the game, and they just, like, lie and they make up a play, and they say that they did it. I honestly worry about the people that believe that sometimes people make, like, 7 predictions in a row. Like, sometimes people will, like, people you've never heard of, right? Will, like, post something on media and they'll be like, oh, like I did this 7 predictions in a row. It's like obviously a friendly battle at level 11. It's like, oh, yeah, that's fake for sure. So I mean, if it's level 14, I guess it's not fake, but if it's level 11, then you have to have a little bit of suspicion that someone did not do that in a regular battle. We're gonna log here. We're totally fine. Maybe we'll Ice Spirit Skellies. Very nice defense. If that would have pulled, that would have been a lot better, though. All right, so let's see how this goes. We Hog Rider here. He's probably going to drop a building, and then we can use Musketeer. We want to have 8 elixir for this. Really? Nothing. It's just like... I guess it's situational, but like we still haven't found a moment where it makes sense. What happens if they just go like skeletons to block the Musketeer shot? Like straight up, what if they just drop skeletons? Because I think that's going to happen. And then also, I want to cycle my Musketeer in the back, but I can't because I don't want to waste the evolution. So luckily I can fireball something here, but you know, it's kind of frustrating when you don't have the ability to cycle what you want. I'm going to go guards again, right? And then it's blocked. Like I can't do anything. I just a fireball log, but like I'm really trying to find value here and I'm just like not getting it. It just doesn't even make sense for me to drop it, you know? It's a weird situation to be in. Alright, I guess we're just going to cycle it here because we need to, not because I want to. Yeah, we're fine. I mean, I just use skeletons here. Multiply, pull everything back. Ice Golem afterward. Everything dies. Very easy defense, but... I mean, at the same time, like... I've played against this a lot. The Musketeer didn't do anything. Like, in fact, the Ice Spirit would have done such a bigger, like, impact in the game. I don't even know what to say. It's situational. We're not playing against that many decks with buildings. If we match into buildings, I think it makes a much bigger difference. But, like, the 3 shots doesn't impact as much as cycling regular Musketeers and just spamming Ice Spirits. Some interactions bug out. Drop it for the lulz. Okay, I mean, I'm ready to see some interactions. Doctor makes Hog do extra damage. What? We do a stream and give your opinion on decks? I do that once a month. Alright, we're gonna cycle Muskie here. I can go Ice Spirit on this. This is my last game with 2.6, by the way. I'm not gonna play this anymore. It's not doing much. It doesn't feel that impactful. Okay. Kind of unfortunate we have to log this. I spent a lot of elixir. Dagger Touches is just a bad tower. It's actually just a mid tower. There's like no reason to be playing it. Just down so much damage on it. Let's use Inferno Tower to clutch up. Are you playing Brawl Stars again? Yeah, I'm gonna do it on my second channel. More tag. Not the main channel, most likely. I did like posting Brawl Stars here, but I don't know. I think I'll probably do it on my second channel. More tag if you guys haven't subscribed to there, you can feel free to if you want to see more Brawl Stars content. But I really like Brawl Stars. I've been playing it every single day for around 30 minutes. When I was sick, I wasn't playing Clash Royale. I was just playing Brawl Stars. I'm not even joking. I was playing Pokemon Pocket a little bit, and Brawl Stars, and Pokemon Go, and nothing else. One of those things where I thought I would be playing Clash, but I usually play Clash on stream, and I enjoy it with community more. Maybe I'll enjoy Brawl Stars with you guys eventually. Alright, so we're just going to cycle this in the back because it makes sense to cycle. Stopped hitting. Alright, that was an awful ability. Did nothing for him if we go Ice Golem and push it. We will. This game's over, right? Just over. Yeah, sometimes people run weird decks. I don't really like E-Barbs with Inferno Tower. It's kind of gimmicky and not good. If E-Barbs get an evolution, that could change the game, but not right now. I want to snipe the Inferno Tower, but I would have to use the Musketeer Evolution, get that in cycle, and then snipe the Inferno Tower with that, get his E-Barbs out of cycle, so then we guarantee that he goes in for Inferno Tower. And then also, not only that, we have to make sure he doesn't block the Inferno Tower from getting sniped, and we have to fireball on it. There's just so much stuff that I have to do. It's kind of crazy. I was hoping the Witch would walk into that. It's fine though. I still win this interaction. Pretty confident I just win this interaction, so maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Like, there's no way, right? The Musketeer just out-damages Witch because Witch is a mid card. Alright, we're back to the... Alright. We can cook. No, we can't cook because he's got... Wait, no, we can cook. No, we can't cook because he's going to use Valkyrie Evolution. It's one of those moments where I have to waste my Musketeer. It just feels awful. Bro! Oh my goodness. There's no way you're going to win with this, dude. Please get away. You're making me sad. Alright, we'll focus up a little bit more than I was before. I'm just going to win. I'm not going to try to do some shenanigans with the Musketeer. It's just not working, so I'm just going to win the game like regularly. I'm going to log on this when he cycles anything else nearby. He's going to do something stupid and try to protect this. Then it all dies. You go Ice Golem. Alright, Lord Grim, I'll read this right after the game, dude, alright? How's the stream going so far? It's going pretty well. Can't lie, it's definitely going a little bit better than I anticipated. I thought the card was going to be, like, better than it is. But I also thought that it would be, like, overpowered. So, I'm kind of glad it's not overpowered, honestly. I thought they were going to buff it to make it really OP. I haven't really seen what they're doing with it. Yeah, you can't fireball me. Like, I'm just going to fireball cycle you then. You're like, slower cycle, so it just doesn't make sense for you to fireball those Musketeers at all. You have to arrows it or just, like, let it go. Alright, we're going to cycle Musketeer again. Go Ice Spirit here. Should be good to go. Alright, yeah, he's dead, probably. Fireball log. This is a hit. Really? That's crazy. Insane. Alright, we can cycle a few Musketeers. I guess we can meme around a little bit. We can see if we can get another Musketeer. But we're not going to be able to get him to go for another Inferno Tower. He's going to, unless he fireballs us. Valkyrie should die to Musketeers, right? We have 2 of them. Game's over. Yeah. That was a bad game to show it, too. I don't know. I think maybe we need to play against better players at a higher level where they're all running like Inferno Tower esque cards, but not Inferno Tower. They're running like buildings like Tesla or Bomb Tower, so you can snipe that. But yeah, that was our last game with the 2.6 Hog deck. This feels underwhelming. I would use Ice Spirit instead of Musketeer in this. We did win a lot of games in a row, but still kind of underwhelming. This is not good. Play this version. Until this gets buffed. It will get buffed eventually, but yeah, 2.6 of that just feels bad. I think it might be the same case here. We could try that out for a few games later. But this is the main deck. This is the only deck that I was really hyped about. So let's see if this works. If this sucks, then I'll be sad. But this deck was played in the top 200 with 1 evolution and no Musketeer evolution. Because it didn't even, it wasn't even in the thing. The Lord Grimm says, here's a dumb interaction. Let's say your opponent Evo musks, you go graveyard. You place a troop in the line of it, sight. It snipes it first while focusing on the graveyard, wasting valuable time. I mean, that'd be pretty funny, to be honest. That would be pretty funny. If they, like, graveyard predicted your Musketeer evolution, you just, like, waste all your shots. That would be pretty funny. Also, at the same time, I don't think it's, like, that reasonable for that to happen. It would be funny, though. Thank you for the dono as well, man. Appreciate that. Boss said it got buffed already? Yeah, no, it did get buffed, but it's, like, it's still mid. It's still mid even after the buff, bro. We'll see. What do you think they should do to buff it? I think it should recharge. So when it gets its 3 shots, maybe like after a champion cycle worth of time, then it gets 3 more shots. I think that would be good. I don't know. Maybe Clash Royale's like worried about people spamming Musketeer evolutions everywhere, but you can remove it with Fireball plus something else. I don't think it's like that bad for the game to give it a little bit stronger of a buff. That being said, it is an obnoxious ability if it was very strong, so I'm okay with it being a bit weaker. It's just, it feels like it's not as impactful, right? Like the Goblinstein felt really impactful. There's been a bunch of really impactful evolutions for a while, so it's okay if not every single one of them is broken beyond belief, in my opinion. I'm okay with them being a little bit weaker or just like not as game breaking. All right, so we could Musketeer and activate King Tower here. I think it's worth it. Alright, let's just do this. This isn't a straight line, so anything he drops will be used for us. Alright, we just like bing, bing, binged everything down. And we have to go cannon and skeletons, probably the best play. Pulls back the Dark Prince. That cannon placement is pretty important because we want the Spear Goblins to hit the cannon. That's why I didn't drop it more so in the middle. Some of the Spear Goblins would have locked onto our tower. Also the skeletons, if you guys notice that placement, and make sure that every single skeleton like takes an individual Dark Prince hit. So, well, actually not every single one, but most of them. So it takes 2 of them, two Dark Prince hits instead of 1. Pretty nice. We're gonna Balloon Miner here. He's gonna go Goblin Gang. I think we win. Oh, I forgot Dark Goblin's a thing. Nice. Wait, we killed that? Did we kill the Dark Goblin too? That'd be crazy. Nah, we didn't cook to that degree. Bro, are we killing you like this? There's no way, man. Yo, that was sick. That was great. I'm really proud of how that worked out. All right, so hypothetically, you Miner, Balloon, and then Musketeer on the Wizard. Nope. See, he just blocks it, bro. He just blocks it. Man. So frustrating. It's hard to get value. It's so hard to get value out here. What are we doing? Wizard, 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 wizard. Nope. Great. That's fun. Anything, please? Thank you. It doesn't even kill the wizard! Bro! It doesn't even kill the wizard! Oh my goodness, man. That's a joke. That is so bad. For 2 cycles compared to other evolutions, that's so mid. What is he? He caught it with a Dark Goblin? That's crazy. This guy's from Looney Tunes. I was unaware. I was unfamiliar with his game. Oh my goodness, he caught the Barbro with a wizard. He's just catching cards with the wrong stuff the entire time, man. Pretty funny. Alright, we're running it. We're running it. We're running it. Don't knock my balloon back. Scoundrel. Boom! That was a huge bomb. That was sick. Take it. Oh, I'm so bad. What am I doing? I'm griefing. I'm griefing! Please. Wait, I win! Oh! Why didn't he throw a freaking goblin barrel by tower? Oh! Oh, that was crazy. I was like, all right, if I snowball right now and the miner gets like 3 hits maybe, but like all you had to do was throw something at my tower. I had nothing. I put like trash there. Also, dude, the Musketeer just hits like a wet noodle. It's so bad. It's so bad. Try to NATO troops for a snipe. You want me to NATO plus evolve Musketeer to kill a wizard? Is that what I needed? Bro, don't do that to me. Don't you dare. Don't you ask such a thing, man. That's so mean of you. So skeletons plus snowball does counter hog rider, so that's +1 trade. And we cycle 2 cards, and we cycle an evolution card. And we get counter push with the skeletons forcing out a log. Oh my goodness. Alright. Genuinely, guys, this deck is very good with it. Like, because you can actually get some value out of a deck that did not have another evolution. So people were throwing bats in this deck, evolution, instead of like Barbro. It just kind of sucks without the double small spells. So the fact that you can actually run a second evolution in the deck, it makes an impact. It does make an impact. I do think I was right. This is the best evolved Musketeer deck in the game. But it is the best evolved Musketeer deck in the game because it doesn't really run anything else. Like, you literally can't put another card in the deck and make it function well. Which is so funny. It's actually kind of comical that a deck like this would ever operate. So, take that as you will. Say what you will. It is just the way it is, you know? Oh, that snowball, though. Bro, look at those snowballs. We're clowning on this guy today. We're doing so well. I am a clown, by the way. I clowned myself yesterday. I played horrendously the entire day. You guys were there for the stream where I came back very first day after 7 days of not playing. It was so funny. We gotta level up here. That's not what I meant. Opponent's Evo Musketeer won't target the graveyard. It'll target the things in line in sight instead of the graveyard. Oh. Okay, sorry. You know, sometimes my brain just doesn't work. That was one of those moments where I was just very confused. That makes sense. Are you so good? I'm not good, bro. I'm literally just playing against people at League 6. The concept is really cool, but yeah, the Evo needs some help. Yes, Evo is really bad. In my opinion, it's like kind of mid. All right, Musketeer did not snipe anything. Feels bad, man. The issue, though, is I think sometimes the concepts that Clash Royale come up with, like the concepts are so strong if they're strong. Like if they're overpowered, it's really bad for the game. Like significantly worse for the game. So it's weird because you don't want the concept that they give to be too strong. All right, kills. All right, he lightning on it. That's like not bad for me. Let's do this. All right, so as soon as the ice golem pops, we want the tower to go and target on the miner. Or snowball here, so maybe we can break through. Like not happening. There has to be a way where we can kill the Tesla with our evolved Musketeer. Like I just want the evolved Musketeer to do one thing in one game. Is that too much to ask for? Like actually, it can't be too much to ask for, guys. It has to do something. All right, we're not even back to the evolution yet. It feels bad, man. All right, what if we just do this? Then we go ice golem. We like stop it. There's like no way this does anything, but why not? Probably should have went balloon. That was obviously terrible. You get a lightning on this. All right, we actually have to focus a little bit more. Feels bad, man. Wait, guys. I have the evolution. Might do something. Maybe. No, it targeted the wrong thing. He dropped his Tesla in a different spot. Wait, why did I think he would drop it there? What's wrong with me, dude? So many things. All right, wait. Snowball. Oh, it's hitting the guards. Okay. Okay. I say less, Musketeer. Bro, chill. Obviously could have been worse. Okay. All right. I'm surprised you didn't lightning on that. What the heck is happening? Knock it away. No, why are you locking on the wrong thing, you dumb? We are back! We are back, baby! Like we never... Oh, if he lightnings me, I actually lose. Please. Oh my goodness. These games are so dumb today. Like, what is happening? Cycling the cannon at the start lost all of my brain cells when I did that. Like, cycling at the top, I was like, this has to work because we'll get back to another cannon, and it worked. That was so funny. The new CR dev team hates pump. The only thing Evo Musk is good at is taking out the pump all the way to it from infinity. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it can kill the entire elixir collector. Elixir collector is not good. It died to earthquake, void, Musketeer Evolution. You're right, dude. Pump got destroyed. Get our race from the game. It needs reload ammo. It does need reload ammo. Maybe like it reloads one ammo. Yeah, I think it reloads one ammo. Like it should reload one ammo every like whatever seconds. Any more sniper bullets? Yeah, it's just so mid. So mid right now. Maybe give it 5 sniper bullets. I'm not sure. It's just for 2 cycles, it's terrible. Even Musketeer also hard counter Sparky. Dude, it doesn't even kill Wizard. It doesn't even kill a Wizard. You're telling me it counters Sparky? Bro, what imaginary world do you live in? I need some of that, bro. I need that some of that optimism. You guys are saying I'm optimistic. I'm not. Not as optimistic as this man. Never will I be. It's actually insane, dude. Okay, wait. We can snipe his Musketeer using our Musketeer. This might do something. It might not, but it could do something, maybe. I don't know. This is legitimately the only deck that I think is like semi-good with this card, so. Yeah, it does make a difference for sure in this deck. All right, we're gonna do this. Snowball, Skellies. Good full counter again. We can throw down a balloon. Do you guys see that I'm trying to drop cards that give me faster cycles and counter pushes? I'd rather go Snowball Skeletons because Skeletons give me counter push, whereas the cannon doesn't. Plus, the cannon's pretty predictable. This is not. All right, if we bar barrel, it kills, so then it goes straight towards the tower. We'll force a fireball here. Or wait, did he already fireball? Aw, bro, come on. We deserve to hit there. That's crazy. We still haven't cycled Musketeer yet, so we could do one of these. Oh, come on, bro. Pretty lame. That's pretty lame, bro. Yeah! Oh, all right. Well, didn't know that was gonna go happen like that. That's a little bit of a premature celebration if I've ever seen one. A little bit of sadness, guys. A little bit of sadness there. Not gonna lie. A little bit lame. A little bit lame. It's okay. It's always not calculated here. It's always not calculated. Oh my god. Dude, don't do that. That's so rude. Yo, I'm getting outplayed. Hey, don't appreciate. Wait. Musketeer on Musketeer cannibalism. Cannibalism. Yo! Wait. Bro, I'm telling you guys. Musketeer on Musketeer action. Musketeer on Musketeer action. Musketeer on Musketeer action, though. Bro, that was sick. It did something. What the heck? We needed to do something. We got it to do something. Let's go. You already know. Oh, that was so funny. Holy, that was hilarious. Yo, if it gets like a little bit more damage, just a little bit more love, just a tad bit more love for the tag. You just want to tag your towers, bro. All right, we're gonna go ice golem here. I don't know what he's doing. We win. We're dropping the Musketeers next game, not this one. I like lady on lady. Oh my gosh, dude, why did I read that? Pure freak with Musketeer on Musketeer. Oh my goodness, you guys go crazy. This truly is Riley's chat now. This really is Riley's chat. Riley's like, yo, I've been gone. He's been depriving you guys of your content and your streams from Riley, and now you guys have just filtered into my chat. That's what's happened. Oh my goodness. Next time, I'm gonna read a comment. It's gonna be like, Jake, I hope you paint your hair purple like a Musketeer. What are you guys? You're gonna be like, Jake, I know Halloween just ended, but please don't end my. You can end my sorrow as well by making yourself a Musketeer. I sent an email to the devs asking Evo should have been a 3-shot Musk or a bigger Musk with Splash, and they announced. You sent them an email? How you send them an email? It doesn't make sense. The only way you could email them is if you find them on LinkedIn and then like send them a message through that. That's kind of creepy. I hope you paint your hair purple like a Musketeer. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't even dye my hair. I just paint it. You still say if you don't know now you know? Not really. I go through waves, man. I go through cycles. Right now we're a Musketeer balloon cycle player. You think it's weak because they're going to do an evolve through Musketeers? No, I don't think so. My analysis of the situation is they try to evolve cards that are popular because then it makes the game money, and it's also something that people want to see. I don't think 3 Musketeers are popular or would make the game money, so it's a lose-lose if they do it. They don't really get anything from it. For me, I love 3 Musketeers, and I like to see underplayed cards better. But I mean, to be fair, they could literally copy paste whatever they do with the Musketeer into the 3 Musketeers. Like, legitimately just do that. That's fine. That's what I think they'll probably eventually do, but why would this guy sacrifice an Ice Spirit with Evolved Skeletons? Like, you want to split Evolved Skeletons and cycle 2 tanks. That is awful. Okay, wait, we can snipe this. Wait, this might do something. Alright, wait, guys. Read it and weep, baby. It did something! It didn't even kill the mortar, but it did do something. It did do something. Guys, it did something. A little bit, right? It did a little bit of love. That wasn't terrible. That wasn't that bad. It did not kill the mortar, but it was... Yo, how did they think Goblinstein was fair and this was fair? Like, there's just like so... they're so different. I think they sometimes like oscillate between like, is the card overpowered or nah? Like, I honestly... It's fine. Like, it's just such an annoying concept that you don't want to be super strong, but yeah. Man, it should have killed the entire mortar. It's just not satisfying to see cards like Wizard, like an unevolved Wizard survive, or like a Mortar Evolution. Like, those cards should die to the Musketeer, in my opinion. And then it's more satisfying if you actually get a good lock. It's so hard to get a good lock. It's definitely the opponent's fault if they let a lock happen, because it's pretty easy to block the Musketeer, in my opinion. Drop stuff in front of it. Wow, he just sacked an Electro Spirit. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna do this. Oh man, I don't have elixirs. No elixir. Alright, there's some leeway at which it can like hit things. Okay, we're just gonna go cannon here, I guess. Snowball, so we can guarantee the Little Prince doesn't hurt my feelings. Bro, can you stop playing well? I just keep cycling stuff like Electro Spirits into my balloon death damage again. That was really funny. Okay. Well, that's terrible. Why would you cycle Evolved Skeletons into that? That just doesn't even make sense. Could have kept the Musketeer alive if I was a bit better, but I didn't. Because I'm bad. Alright, if the balloon just keeps giving us death damage, we will pull ahead and we'll win the game. Why would you ever cycle it? A defensive mortar evolution is crazy. That is actually like an F tier play. It didn't even pull. That's even worse. That's so funny. I mean, it happens. It's just really bad. Like, it's awful gameplay. A defensive mortar evolution is actually crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like, unironically, cycling a defensive mortar evolution and, like, not trolling or throwing the game is crazy. Yeah, that was weird. Like, if you have that card, it needs to do something, because you're not going to poison out my tower from full. You're up. It's maddening. Yeah, it's crazy. Does Wizard die? No, Wizard does not die to it. I played against Wizard, and I used the Musketeer shots, and it did not kill the Wizard. So that is a lie. Do not lie, sir. If you got to pick any card in the game, which Evo would you pick? I'm not sure. I mean, probably Evolved Skeletons. They're probably the strongest right now. Evo Skeletons are really, really good. Which Evo would you choose next? Probably P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A's like really good as well. Evolved Skeletons do need a nerf. Alright, we're gonna cannon here. It pulls the Doctor as well, so that's the reason why we did that. I want to guarantee that we defend this. There's like likely no way he does any damage here. Oh, Royal Recruits, that's fine. I mean, I should win this matchup anyway. It kills Wizard, not Evolved Wizard. Oh, was it an Evolved Wizard? Was it an Evolved Wizard that I didn't kill? Did I promote misinformation? Did I lie to you guys? If I did, I'm very sorry. I am very, very sorry if that's the case. Well, we should take a look. Because I'm pretty sure it was a regular wizard and it didn't die. Am I stupid? I really do think it was a regular wizard. Like, I'm really confident that it was a regular wizard that I didn't kill. Am I foolish? I have to be stupid, right? Nah, it's Evo? Okay, I believe you. If there's this many people telling me that I was wrong, then I believe you guys. It was an Evo Wiz? Okay. I didn't recognize it. Sorry, guys. Really sorry about that. Sorry they lied. My B. I was 100% confident. Oh, the shield made it live by one shot. Oh, okay. My B. Yeah, I saw Evo. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Then maybe it is a little bit better than I thought it was. Huh, I don't know. That's kind of sad, man. That I wasn't able to recognize that. What's wrong with me? Okay, good arrows on our opponent's end. Dude, what is this deck? I lose. Like 100%. 100% loss. There's no way I win this. I'm just going to say GG. We'll go next. When the games are over, you just sometimes want to go to the next one a little bit faster. I mean, I could do something like this. I'll try one more push. If this, yeah. I don't know what this matchup was. Definitely not a good matchup for me. The Dark Goblin is super obnoxious. Dark Goblin is really hard to deal with Cannon Cart. At least Musk looks cool, I suppose. Bro, they leveled up its looks instead of its strength. For real. Dude, that's a good assessment of the situation. GG's. Not bad, not bad. Winnie the Pooh. So we'll go Ice Golem in the back, and we could activate King Tower with this. It's going to be probably a Royal Giant deck, so hard for us to get too much value there. What's the best card right now? I'd still say like Evo Skeletons, Goblinstein is the best, but Evo Skeletons, Evolved P.E.K.K.A. are the two best evolutions after Goblinstein. Goblinstein is the best card in the game by far. By far, by far. And it's not even close. And it's not even close, my guy. Wow, I thought that would hit the Musketeer. Not the skeletons in my tower. Not the skellies in my tower, sir. I will go balloon here. Might have goofed a little bit, but you never know. There's no way that gets 2 hits. This is 1, right? So close to 2. That was like milliseconds away. Big League Jake. Just emit, move forward. Now it can kill the doctor. I haven't seen that interaction. Oh. I mean, I don't think anyone's seen that interaction. Because you need to kill the monster first. And then the doctor would have to be alone. Well, I mean, I guess it is possible. But usually you see the thick boy in front. I don't know. That must be really, really hard to have that happen. Oh, you guys know how, like, sometimes certain units spawn before others? Like, a goblin gang, like, stacks up the units that spawn. You would actually hit a spear goblin that spawns first. If the doctor spawned before the monster, it would be really funny because there would be, like, this millisecond that you could actually hit the doctor before the monster spawns. I think that would be really cool if they, like, had something like that to nerf it. So then the evolved Musketeer can just slap it. Okay, we need a snowball. It's not going to kill it. It's just going to get a good ability. Bit obnoxious, but it is what it is. I was trying to test it for you, man. Not really. I was trying to do the other way around. I was trying to kill that. Ooh, okay. Wait. Easy King Tower activation. Alright, so I'll balloon. Miner. Evo Musketeer, maybe? Nope. I need to kill cards first. Yeah, it's like kind of annoying. I want a Musketeer, but I know it's not the right play. We're gonna get death damage. So that's always nice. I have to cycle Musketeer here, man. I didn't want to do that. Really didn't want to cycle that. Like, when that just feels bad. Alright, so what does he have for anti-air defense? Like, nothing? Like, negative? Like, nothing, right? He just loses. Gonna lightning is just, like, not enough. That's really bad. Really bad defensive deck. If you genuinely only have lightning and goblin sign, you can't really stop balloon, so... I do think that balloon is great in the meta right now too, because everyone's running Goblin Stein and really relying on it heavily, and it counters ground cards great. And a lot of P.E.K.K.A. players have slow decks with Goblin Giant. They don't have great anti-air defenses, so I do think that this is by far the best evolved Musketeer deck. I just haven't found a good way to use it. Like, I haven't found a great way to use the Musketeer. They can split them? Oh, yeah, you're right. They can split them. I just haven't seen that. Like, I haven't seen good players split the Goblin Stein. It's always on the same side. I've never seen someone do that before. Good players, at least. Higher level people. You were smart to not kill the doctor with the Evil Musk so you can cycle back to the balloon. Yeah, I mean... I do like... I do like playing pretty aggro. So I generally don't like overcommit on offense usually, but I will be spending a lot of elixir on offense. Like, right now, I should be able to defend. I definitely spend a lot on offense, but I should be good to go if I can just hit a good snowball. That's a lot more damage than I was hoping. I was hoping we'd be able to hit the bandit a little bit. Well played. I'll give him credit where credit is due. I didn't expect him to break through and do that amount of damage. Is 2.9's Hog still meta? There's another deck that we'll check out. This is one of those moments where I could maybe go in for Balloon Miner, but I'm down a lot, so I don't really want to do anything super foolish. Instead, I'll cycle Miner in the back. This is like a play that most people don't think of, but it can be basically a knight that's a little bit worse. Consider doing that if you're playing against a bridge spammer. And then cycling Musketeers in the back is always good. So assuming my defense is at all decent, I should win this. And I know my defense is going to be good enough. Oh, I thought his arrows would be smarter than that. That might troll me. No, it doesn't troll me, thankfully. Because if the prince is a bit worse for us there... Oh, come on, man. The fact that... That's kind of crazy. Alright, we'll just do this. We still have the miner alive, so this is going to give us some little bit of a benefit. Ah, that sucked. What a weird spot to be in. I mean, I'm definitely winning this, but like, if he doesn't have a big spell, but I don't know if he does or not. Hey, that sucks. This just seems like a trash, like, spammy deck that doesn't really make sense. Like, it seems like a deck where you... Oh my gosh, it just... Okay, that's really good. The fact that it locked on that is insanely good. Wow, that's insane. So if it had reload right now, it'd be pretty strong. Like imagine it just reloads one shot every, I don't know, like 15 seconds. And then was able to have one more shot here. That would be so cool. Because it could kill the firecracker, maybe. It could actually give us value over time. Man, he's using all the annoying cards in the game. Bro, oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna lose, actually. He's so sad because I don't think he's playing this very well. He's just kind of just spamming stuff randomly. Happens though. Dude! That stayed alive? That's crazy. GG. I'm so tilted by that. Like, actually tilted by that. Sometimes the bandit will just do that and... Oh, that was like easily one of the most frustrating L. I know I should win that. I know I should win that. That deck is awful. Like, he just spammed random cards at the bridge and it worked. Like, he's not a bad player, but the deck is actually awful. He played well. I'll actually say he played better than me that game. But this deck is... horrible. It's really just spamming princes and bandits and then like hoping your opponent fumbles on defense. And I fumbled on defense, man. That was a bad loss. It was a bad loss. We'll accept the L as a badge of disrespect to my game, but it is what it is. Oh man. Don't you guys hate when a bandit's wiggling at 0 health, then it dashes on your tower and kills you? It's one of the worst feelings in the game for sure. I think that's like one of my least favorite ways of losing. That and Rocket Cycle. When a bandit dashes at 0 health, it's pretty annoying. I also try to keep Musketeers alive way too long instead of just defending. That was one of those matchups that I just win because he doesn't have damage directly. And I would definitely out damage him with a balloon cycle. My bad. It's Barbell here. It cleans. We can go skeletons here as well, and we're fine. I'm going to Musketeer with 1 skeleton surviving, I think. No, 0. That's bad. We Musketeer in the back, so then he has to... sorry, we Miner in the back, so then he has to drop something in front and in the back. We can activate King Tower here pretty reliably, I think. No, we can't. Can we? No, we can't. We have to just kill it. Yeah, this is fine. He likely gets a hit, but he's also not going to have archers in cycle, so I feel comfortable going in balloon. This is not good for him. Like, obviously, as you guys can see, he's just kind of all into me. He's dead. He just did not play well. I knew that if you cycle your archers and your firecracker, you probably don't have good anti-air defenses. So I took the responsibility of spamming him like a savage. I took away his task, his one job. The skeleton! Oh, ice cold. Oh, come on. Yo, they were playing with me right there. We did so much and didn't kill that. Anyway, we can just barbell. We're fine. All right, Musketeer versus Valkyrie. Like, how much damage? This should kill the Valkyrie, right? We're gonna kill the Valkyrie there. I mean, the Valkyrie's got a lot of health, I guess. Makes sense. Valkyrie is pretty robust. The guy cycled 2 Evo E-Drags in a row. Are we not talking about that? Yeah, I didn't see that. We go Skellies here. We can go for a cannon as well. And then we're probably in a good spot to win this. Probably no way. Just be able to defend this with another Musketeer. And snowball. Especially if we can lock directly on the mini P.E.K.K.A. It's not really that big of a concern anymore. It was a pretty easy win. You can't go Goblin Barrel on me. I've got Snowball and Barb Barrel in my hand soon, so I have both. I'll go Goblin Barrel on the left, I think. We should win. GG. Sniper Shot needs to do double damage. I don't think it needs to do more damage. I think it needs to reload. I think it needs more ammo. I think it needs more ammo for sure. That's what I would do. Maybe we don't need to know how to use Evo Musk yet. Everyone thought Goblin Stein was bad when it first came out too. I didn't think that Goblin Stein was bad. I thought it was like, pretty strong. Like, it doesn't die. And I was just kind of spamming at the bridge as a secondary win condition. And I was like, no, this is pretty good. I didn't know if it was like extremely overpowered or if the people I was playing against were bad or not, or what was going on. But like, I could tell you that like it was definitely a good card. I usually do get a grasp if the card is good or not at the start. And I can tell you definitively this is not one of the best evolutions. And it's not even close. No matter who's playing this card, it is not one of the best evolutions in the game right now. It will definitely get a buff. We'll see where that ends up afterwards. Would love to see the Lumberjack not rage up the balloon within vicinity, but it is in vicinity, so that's really bad for me. That should give him a couple shots on our tower. Okay, cycling the Musketeer here. I dropped it directly on top because then the... Yeah, I should have... Ooh, no, we're good. So you want to drop your range cards directly on top of the balloon if it can walk away from the death damage, because you want your projectiles to not travel very far. So this concept can be easily envisioned if you guys remember like how Princess works. Drop a Princess here. You notice how like the travel time of the Princess arrow is a pretty long time. It also is the same thing for Musketeers and other stuff. It's just not as... It's like not as apparent. Musketeer still takes time for the bullet to travel a longer distance. That's something to keep in mind. It might not feel like a long time because it isn't a long time, but it does make a difference. I'm going to go bats for a snowball. It was a really easy decision for us to do that. I played that pretty well. And then we can go and counter the Inferno Dragon with a Musketeer Evolution, cycle that really far back. I played that pretty well. Alright, we can Barbaro on the left. We're going to go all the way in. We're going to spam everything. Because I think that this is one of those moments with Evolved Skeletons that we can make a pretty big impact in this game. It died in the Lumberjack, but maybe one of them will reach the tower. Yep. Forced to freeze. That's huge. He's going to have to Inferno Dragon. We can Snowball on bats. He's going to wait for the Ice Golem to pop, then he's going to drop bats. Ooh, those are bad bats. We can snowball at everything. This guy got cooked. Wasn't even close. This is just an easy win. He's going to go balloon on the other side, but it's not going to matter. We have Musketeers, so the game's over. We can also counter the Inferno Dragon with Skeletons so the Musketeer stays alive. Like, snowball this back if we really want to. Skelly's here. We also had another cannon if we needed to, which I don't need to, but to flex and show it or to drop it up higher. Very easy win. Yeah, so, I mean, I do think that the Musketeer Evolution could make an impact in this game. Like, because the guy had Mega Minion, Inferno Dragon, and bats are just going to get snowballed, so it's really hard for him to block. But it depends on the matchup, depends on the deck, depends on what they're playing. I also think it is funny that this guy decided to put 3 anti-air answers with freeze and still lost to a balloon, but that is part of the game sometimes. Evo E-Drag's still the worst Evo? You are so wrong. Evo E-Drag is so good. It is really frustrating to play into. If you match into Evo E-Drag and you have no way to remove it, and they stack up a tank, like Electro Dragon plus Golem, Evolution, you just lose if you're running bait cards, man. You can't use anything besides buildings to counter it. It's really, really tough. If you stack up units, and they use a tornado and they chain on your stuff, everything just dies. Evo Electro Dragon is really strong. You should check out my most recent video. Or I haven't uploaded it yet, actually. But I did play against Evolved Electro Dragon. I thought it was kind of a joke. I was saying it was a joke. I was like, oh, we got this easy light work. And then he used Electro Dragon Evolution plus Tornado, and he killed 9 Musketeers. Maybe it was 6 Musketeers. But he killed 6 Musketeers with an Evolved Electro Dragon. Like, legitimately, 18 worth of Elixir. So, I don't know about you, man, but I do think that even though regular Musketeers, 3 Musketeers are kind of underwhelming, the fact that Evolved Electro Dragon can kill 18 worth of Elixir, that is actually insane. So, yeah, I don't think it's anything to laugh at, and I think it is definitely a better evolution than Musketeer Evolution. Evolved Electro Dragon is really good. We fully recovered? I think so. I don't know. Hard to say. Not gonna lie, I was hoping I was wrong. Bro, you were hoping that Evolved Electro Dragon was wrong, or the Electro Dragon was good? It's really good. It's really good. Evo E-Drag is really fun to use in Gold League Clan Wars where opponents aren't sweaty and aren't guaranteed to have good counters to it. Bro, you're a monster. Are you serious? You do this against Gold League players in Clan Wars? Smurfblade, you actually ruin their day, bro. You make them log out of Clash Royale, never wanting to play this game again. You run Evolved Electro Dragon and troll them with cards that they can't counter. Oh, dude, that is so horrible. That is total troll level. Just like that little skeleton that could. Smurfblade, you are that one skeleton as a human being. You've evolved out of the game and become that skeleton in real life. The skeleton that trolled our opponent there. Oh, that was so funny. This is the match I was looking for. Oh, this matchup? We should be able to win. I don't think this will be that problematic. Go Musketeer plus Miner so you can't Fisherman me. Barbarill here. Ice Golem. The skeletons were able to chain on because I used the Barbarill to tank. I don't like how that locked onto my tower. I also like how that locked onto his tower. What a weird position to be in. Anyway, let's capture the win. We'll go to the next one. Yeah. I do think Evolved Skeletons are pretty strong. For one elixir, splitting them up and having that amount of defense is... You got to compare evolutions to the other evolutions in the game. Every time that you're saying a card is strong or weak, always compare it to like the strongest cards in the game, like Evolved Skellies. Some people have really garbage takes too. Some people were telling me like, oh, Evolved Skeletons aren't really that good. Everyone has counters to them because Evolved Skeletons are one of those cards that everyone's predicted since they've seen them for forever. They know how to counter them. But in reality, if you just split them up, you're going to get more than one elixir value on both sides. So guess what? You're getting a huge positive elixir trade, and that makes it worth it. Especially since it only costs one elixir and it takes 2 cycles to get to the evolution. Like, that's just stupidly strong. Like, really unfair. Really, really bad for the game, in my opinion. Honestly, not even my opinion. It's just a fact at this point. Back to another cannon. Fine. Guess it's not fine. Never mind. Really not fine. No ball here. We can go Ice Golem Balloon. He used Lightning already, so he's down in a pretty bad spot. This genuinely makes a lot of sense to cycle. Even if you have Zappies, I don't think it matters. I think that Balloon is guaranteed to get at least 1 hit on the tower. Unless he gets Bats down and kills it. That would make me so sad, though. Really? Kind of crazy. Alright, we're going to Snowball. You can also get an Ice Golem down on the Bats. Not necessarily my favorite way to play, but I guess it's a necessity at this point. Skellies don't die then. Go like... Balloon, Miner. This is pretty trash, honestly. This is like not a good play. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Balloon gets death damage at least. Still mid though. Barbarill probably. Does that kill? Guess we'll find out. It should. Nope. Yeah, that was really bad. Hopefully it pushes. Oh, he's got Mega Knight. Okay. He's got Lightning too. It's actually not good for me. Oh, whoa, he lost it! That's so funny. He arrows on it too. That's crazy. Wait, bro might get cooked. It's not like he can drop that amount of elixir. Alright, we're going to throw down a Miner to get the stuff out. Lightning doesn't kill. Snowball here pushes the Bats back. Forces the arrows. Still gets damage. That might be 2 hits and he loses. He actually just lost. That's crazy. That's so funny. Let's go, guys. Hell yeah, that was a good win. I played that really well. I ate an entire wizard. It was calculated. I'd love to see you play Pokemon Go or Pokemon TCG. I think I would love it too. Give it some thought. Yeah, I'm down. I mean, it depends. There's no ranked mode in Pokemon TCG, so it's just kind of boring. I want to play games out of ranked mode. I want to feel like some type of like accomplishment when I'm playing it. Also, Brett Martin, thank you for the $20, man. I was going to say 20 ballers. He really is 20 ballery out here, though. Why'd you not get invited to the CRL final? I don't know why people assume things. I can't really leak the document because I don't want to leak my real name and all that stuff and like flight info and all that like personal information. Yeah, obviously I was invited. Yeah, I was invited. I wasn't able to go, man. Unfortunately, I was sick. What do you think about South Korea? I haven't been. Alright, we're gonna go cannon here. That should pull the Hog Rider. Alright, we're in a miner here. I can also ice golem. Oof, bad. Does not kill anything. Alright, well I guess we can activate King Tower with a Firecracker. I kind of like that. I rate that. Do that, I guess. Goodbye, Firecracker. Hog Rider still gets countered. I could have bar build on the Firecracker, so I wouldn't have taken any damage. If I played better, I would have bar build on the Firecracker after it activated King Tower, so then it died. But I didn't play well. My fault. We can go this. Miner. Maybe bar build, depending on what we're feeling. If we can lock in the Musketeer, that's huge. I think we can. Yo, get cooked. Oh. That was a really bad monk ability. Like, terrible. I wasn't... Like, it knocked back my snowball, but, like, my Musketeer wasn't even targeting that, bro. Why? It makes sense. Yeah, I'd say that monk is pretty annoying, but we can snipe his Firecrackers or Musketeers, so... Be fun. Do this. This. Barbarial is definitely the best play. Tanks for everything for a bit. Alright, so yeah, we can snipe buildings, I think. Goblins. Really? I'm so confused on what this guy is doing. Like, I actually don't understand his gameplay. I'm not familiar with his game is what I'm trying to say. Dude. Oh, I hate monks so much, but it's really funny when people do that. Let him cook. Yo, is he gonna lose his Musketeer? He's so funny. This evolution did nothing. Oops. Are we fine here? I actually don't know. If we can kill the Musketeer, that'd be cool. If we don't, it's okay. I guess the Firecracker might not kill the skeletons and force a Fireball. That'd be really funny in part 2. Or he could just lose his entire tower. Either way, I don't really care. As long as it's done. Please just kill that. Nice. That's game. So despite this guy having Monk, he still lost, which is really funny. Because Monk should be able to beat Cannon, I would say, like 99% of the time. If they go Monk plus Hog Rider, then the Cannon just dies. So you have to use Skeletons or Ice Golem to manipulate the Monk so it doesn't get in front of the Hog Rider. If it gets in front of the Hog Rider, and then they get a Monk ability that tanks for their Hog Rider, and your Cannon and Musketeer are shooting the Hog Rider, you're fine. But if it's shooting the Monk, you're dead. So they'll just kill both of your Cannon and your Musketeer, and you're going to lose the game. So well, you can't really play that defensive in that game, and when you do, you have to play really well. Sorry if I asked too much, brother. No issue. Let me see what you said. I hate when I can tell. Fair question. Why, Jake? Wait. You donated $20, but I don't know what your question was. Can you say the question? Can you say it one more time? I'm sorry, man. If I didn't see it, like, yeah, it didn't show up. So I want to know, like, what the question was. I'm sorry, Brett. Let me know what it was, brother. All right. Really appreciate you going live. Yeah, no worries, man. We're vibing. We're having a good day. Bad snowball. Could have been a little bit better. Should have been cleaner. Oh, last name. Yeah. I try not to say last name and stuff like that because I don't really care about myself. I just don't want people like Googling my sister and stuff. And it was bad last time, bro. People were like, yeah. I like, that's one of those things that I don't really tag my family's Instagram and stuff like that. So yeah, mostly just because of my sister. Honestly, I don't think I would have cared if it was anyone else, my family or anything else like that. Cause I think it's fine. It's just like, it's one of those things where not everyone is going to do that, but there's like 1 out of 1,000 people that will go like in stock and do that type of stuff. So try to keep that a little bit more private. Obviously, my last name is out there. If you look for it, it's like not something that I try to like hide too much, but it is something that I try not to like show as often. You know, good call. Yeah. That's I think I will eventually have my last name out there. It's just like I haven't really done that. I haven't really thought too much about it. I just like, yeah, I just had one bad interaction with one person doing that. And my sister was like really freaked out. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. So I stopped tagging her and everything. Fair enough. I did find it. Yeah. If you found it, you're chill. That's whatever. Just don't want, you know, other people to. I'm glad you found it. I also want to start posting more tennis stuff. So you guys will see my last name a lot more when that happens. So that is what it is. If I do tennis tournaments and stuff, like, and I post like the draw that I'm in, yeah, it's like, I don't know. I just like will not have pictures with my sister, and you guys will not. that will never happen again. I was like, what the heck? That's crazy. I think like real talk on this is like, if you're dating an influencer, then you're signing up for it. But if you're like a family member, you don't really sign up for that, right? Like you just kind of like, unfortunately, roll your life into something where like, you know, a lot of your life is public if you're related to them. So like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's a little bit different, right? At least that's the way that I see it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys feel differently on that or not. All right, we go minor here. Snowball as well. I think one of the creepiest things that happened to me is like, when I didn't want to go on a second date with some girl, she like leaked my number, and then it was really bad. It was super bad. She like leaked my phone number. It's like, what the heck? There's no way, bro. I dodged a bullet, but I got my number leaked. I was like, I had a scare, so I never gave out my number again on dating apps. I was like, yeah, no, I don't. I'm sorry. Got to the point where girls were asking for my number. I was like, nope. It was so funny. Like, yeah, sorry, I had my number leaked before. We're gonna go barbell here. We'll minor. It's always like when you find someone that complains about other people, you know that sometimes they're the problem. I got that impression that she was the problem, and then I was right. I think that one of the guys that she was on a date with or whatever said, oh, she asked him about his personality, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm kind of like Donald Duck. I'm a little bit goofy. I was like, oh, okay, well, like, sometimes people just say stuff like that. And she's like, no, it's so weird. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't think it's that weird. She's like, no, he's so weird. I was like, okay, sure. And then she ended up being like psycho. We're also losing this game by a lot. Sadness. I also don't know why I just flex the 20 when I'm losing this hard, but it was funny. Right, let's play better. Yo. Bro, we might be cooking. Or are we gonna get cooked? Honestly, we might be good. That will one-shot it. Then he's back to another Dark Goblin. Never mind. Fair and balanced game. Fair and balanced game. Love Dark Goblins. Got overbuffed like crazy. That deck is actually so obnoxious. What a good deck from the opponent. That is legitimately the bane of my existence. I double small spell, but I just can't kill Dark Goblins. Did you guys know that Dark Goblins got buffed to the point that they now they one-shot Spear Goblins? That was the buff that they gave him, and it was so unwarranted. I think that Dark Goblin was fine as is. It was a great card, and then they just buffed it out of nowhere, and then people aren't using it because it's like not as great as other cards where Dark Goblin fits in specific decks where you have log bait, like in other arrows bait, but it doesn't work in other decks where you need more robust cards that survive fireballs or survive fireball plus zap like the Doctor and Monster, which is splashable in every deck. Dark Goblin doesn't work in every deck. We'll just die to log in a lot of situations if you don't have the necessary support. But when you do, the card's overpowered, so it's not very fun to lose to either. I hate when they stack up so many Dark Goblins. So fun to play on your end though. Like if you're the Dark Goblin player and you're winning and your opponent can't kill it, it is a great time. Card moves so quickly too. Again, I think this deck is really goated just because of the idea of everyone running lightning and then lightning on top of a blue for -1 trade and you still get a hit on the tower. That's kind of comical to me that you can get away with them lightning on the balloon as their only answer because they have Doctor and they have lightning and then they have nothing else. So they just take the L. 2 cycles for 3 ammo, LMAO. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. And it gets blocked too. It's not even like you get to target what you want 90% of the time. It just will not hit what you want. I think that it is pretty funny. I concur, sir. I concur, sir. Bro. Yeah, it's so easy. So yeah, I guess if you don't match into a Dark Goblin deck, generally pretty easy. I also could have won the Dark Goblin deck if the guy was a little bit worse at the game. Or maybe I had a better start. I think as the match gets later, I just have a worse time. Since he is able to cycle Dark Goblins and cannons like crazy. So even though I defended well and I had a good counter push, it just still got melted by him cycling 2 of them. Felt really bad when that happened, to be honest. Alright, bet you goes in for a really bad lightning on this Musketeer and then doesn't hit the cannon. Like I'm like 90% confidence interval that he'll do that. Okay, well he hit the cannon, didn't hit the Musketeer. That's even worse. 3 crown him, alright? I don't know if this will work. Probably not. I don't think it matters though. I'll just go Ice Golem here so we don't lose the Musketeer. Get a couple shots on the tower with the balloon. Really good spot to be in. But we are absolutely destroying this guy. It is not close. And snowballed it back to the Ram Rider. Wow, it really targeted the Ram Rider first. That's crazy. It didn't even kill. Okay. I was going to say, like, I guess it didn't get that many shots. So, like, this deck is kind of busted from the standpoint of you can cycle a lot of Musketeers. They do a lot of damage on defense, so. Yeah, this is 1,000,000,000% the best deck to play with Balloon and Musketeer Evolution. And if Musketeer Evolution gets a buff, I do think this deck will be broken. Like, this would probably be the only deck that I would really want to play with it. It's nice to snipe things for your Balloon. Yo, yo, yo. Genuine question. Why is the stream coming off with the Evo Muskie? Is it supposed to be because of your aim? Is the beam of light? Yeah, I think it goes. So wait, there's a stream. Oh, sorry. So the stream at the very start when you're about to cycle it shows the lineup. So like when you're about to cycle it, it shows you what you're going to hit in alignment. That's what the stream is. So like when you're cycling it and there's like this line, it shows you what it would hit. Yeah. Kind of good. I like that. It means, yeah, it gives you just like a little bit of an aim target so that you know what you're going to be able to hit and not. All right, so we'll just cycle our wizard here. Wait, this guy's like top 30 in the world. So let's try a little bit harder. I don't try very hard in most of these games. I'll try very hard in this one, all right? We'll focus. Apparently don't focus that much. He locks onto the ice golem, doesn't hit the thing he wants. Barbarrel here. I'm just gonna cannon. That cleans up everything, including the Doctor. He's got Fireball Doctor, not super scary. Oh, he actually did pop ability. Interesting. We get extra hits. I guess we'll find out. 1. We can activate King Tower on this. Probably worth it. We'll take the second shot. Not this one. The second one. This one. Then we take less damage on our Ice Golem. Plus, we don't know what he's going to do. Okay. Let's see how this does. Oh, wow. That sucked. Looks like I lose. Never know, but not looking good. Yeah, it looks like I lose. GG. No way I kill all that, right? Oh, I'm still alive. What the? Oh my gosh, he's got a balloon too. Alright, I wasn't ready for that mentally. Whoa, dude, why do you have so many anti-air answers? Come on. Don't gotta cook me like that, brother. That's a bad matchup. He also played pretty well. GG, well played. Good player. Definitely not a matchup that I'm favored in the slightest. Give him some love, and then yeah, we'll go to the next one. Good game. That was a terrible matchup. He played well though. I was not ready for that at all. The fact that the skeleton died, man. I guess the King Tower activation allowed him to kill the skeleton. And if the skeleton didn't die with the balloon on the left side, I would have taken the tower. Didn't know that. Play a few more games. I wasn't going to play more. Guy uses golden balloon. Just a heads up if you're interested. Yeah, I had no idea. I didn't look at that. I wish I knew that. Bro, I wish I knew that. I also wish I knew that he was going to play like that. I did not know he was going to be that aggro. Even Mush shredded the balloon? Guess so, but I mean, that was not it. Not what we wanted at all. Not a matchup that we really desired. But also, I think most of all, like, he played well. Like, really well. Like, identifying that the skeleton wasn't something he had to spend elixir on was something that I didn't even know. I was like, yo, he has to spend elixir on that skeleton. And then the skeleton just died to the King Tower. I'm like, oh, there goes my chances of winning the game. That was so sad. It happens, though. Hopefully the bomber... Yeah, the bomber is hitting skeletons individually, so that's not going to be able to kill as quick as he wants. Do we see Evo Drag in action? I don't think Evo Drag did that much in that matchup. It did bounce off the Ice Cold Man, the balloon, so it ended up killing it. But it's not like it did anything insane. Like, it's really, really good on offense when you stack up a bunch of stuff. And also on defense. But it wasn't like I stacked up a ton of stuff there. I'm really messing up. Alright, after losing that last game, I guess I fumbled a bit. Been fumbling. I'm fumbling big out here, guys. How much damage? Like 2-3 hits? Also, the correct play is cannoning here and then skeletonsing afterwards. I messed up. Like, really bad. That's embarrassing. Man, this gameplay has been terrible the last two games, but it's fine. You know, you live, you learn, you play better. We'll play a little bit better right now, so we can fumble our way back into success. Man, I tried to make a prediction on the cannon. He just didn't even drop in the spot I thought he would at all. Definitely still winnable. Not if he does that. I'm screwed. Dude, stop. Wait, actually not terrible. Why is he not Royal Hogsing? Okay. I figured he would do that. Bro! Bro! How did it not happen for me, but it happened for him? I hate my life when that happens, man. I'll show you guys what I was thinking was going to happen in the last game, all right? That skeleton just crushed me. I'll show you the skeleton that didn't hit in the last game. It was actually so painful. Right here, I think. Look, it's right behind the balloon. I'm like 99% conviction that this locks tower. And he knew it wouldn't. He didn't log. He just, like, it didn't hit. Because the King Tower killed it. Oh, man, look at that again. Bro, I win the game if that locks tower. Because he doesn't have elixir to support it with a goblin stein at the bridge, and I defend with a musketeer, and I'm fine, because he logs. But he didn't have to log, he just goblin stein, and he won off that. That's tragic. Like, I actually defend that. Maybe I don't win the game, but I at least force the log. Man, that's so sad. So my skeletons can't break through. They're not powered up, man. They're not as intellectual as our opponents. Evo drag shreds piggies? Yeah, it does. It does. All right, we're going to try really hard in these next few games because we're playing against good players. Yeah. That last Larry was scary, man. The last Larry that our opponent had was scary. All right, we'll miner here. We did win a lot of games in a row. We'll try to win 2 in a row, actually, here. Depending on who we play against. Depending on how good these games are. Oh. Nice. Matching to someone as well that has a similar strategy as us. Cannon does kill the knight, so that's really good. And the balloon dies without any damage on our tower. I don't even think that even gets death damage. Hopefully not. Oh, it does. That sucks. A little bit rough. Let the musketeer go, maybe. I don't think we spent any elixir there. He'll probably cycle something on that anyway. Doesn't, I'd be surprised. Alright, we can go Skeleton's Miner. Small spell is definitely incoming. I did not need to drop that musketeer. Bit of a waste. Don't get anything from this. Good barbell. That's not good. Wonder. No, it still gets that damage, right? Maybe not. Maybe if I'm lucky. Not. Oh, come on. All right, wait. All right, here's the strat, guys. I don't have elixir. How hard did I fumble? Dude, it still doesn't do anything! It still doesn't do anything! I hate my life. Oh, it's so funny. Guys, you have to admit, that was pretty funny. It still didn't do anything, even when I did that. All that, and there's nothing. I could have snowballed to knock the miner and the balloon back so I don't take death damage, but... Man, that was pretty funny. We killed the bomb tower, it still didn't do anything. Oh. Does it one-shot it now? Nah, it definitely doesn't. Yeah, bomb tower is just goated in this matchup. He has mirror matchup advantage, for sure. Not a good matchup for me. How would you do that? Alright, this guy's griefing, probably. Probably griefing pretty hard. I can't guarantee it, but I don't think this is good gameplay on his end. He'll only get one shot. We're fine with that. I mean, maybe I'm able to cycle more miners than him and then get away with it. The fact that he keeps getting death damage is really triggering me, though. 300 damage every time. It's like not something I can continuously let happen. Use Barbarell, so that's good. I don't think that gets a hit. Wait, why is it targeting the wrong thing? Why is it hitting a barbarian instead of that? Dude, it literally griefed me. It literally targeted a barbarian instead of the thing because like the balloon wasn't in alignment. I didn't... That's actually a pretty bad... Yeah, you're right. You guys are right about that. It can actually cook you. Like the Evo Musketeer can actually hurt you. Which is hilarious. If you are not the person playing. We gotta cycle Musketeers. Or Miners, sorry. Snowballs as well. We're good. Alright, yeah, I guess... I think the bomb tower, like, helps in certain situations where you're getting your building sniped by a Musketeer. And it's definitely better in certain situations where you can't, like, snowball plus balloon hit and break through. But it also impairs the card cycle. So it's like... I actually am not good enough to let you guys know if that matchup's in my favor or not. There's definitely distinct downsides. Like, if I go in for a Musketeer Evolution, I snipe the building doesn't die. It's way better from that bomb tower. Like, that actually saved his butt. Straight up. And then the bomb ended up killing my thing. So, that made a difference. That was bomb tower difference for sure. But, it was also bad because I was able to cycle more miners at the end to win the game. I still think bomb tower is probably better in the earlier stages because it saved his butt. I think he lost without bomb tower. I think he lost that game really bad without bomb tower. He would have 100% gotten screwed. So he wouldn't have even survived to the later part of the game where he was able to cycle as much as he did. That's my take on it. Maybe it's copium. Maybe it's very biased because I'm the one that was running the cannon one. You're always thinking, oh, I'm the better player. Like, that's generally what people think. All right, like, let's see if he lightnings. There's no way that gets a hit, right? I've seen crazier Rare Rider hits in my day, guys, so I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's happened before. He'll probably peck on this. I don't want to cycle any more elixir. Is he actually going to lose the wizard? There's no shot, right? There's no shot he loses that wizard. That's crazy. He basically did. Get Muskie here. Barbaro gets a hit on the tower. That's worth the hit. 300 damage. Oh, no. That's not it. We got a hit! Calculated. Worth it. Best miner of my life. We're digging for gold out here, guys. Digging for gold. Stop it! What am I doing? I'm griefing. Literally griefing my own game. If he goes in for another spell, I'm just gonna be so sad. Talented, guys. What can I say? I'm talented with it. I'm not really. This is awful gameplay, terrible defense. If he misses the skeletons like I think he will. They're spreading! They're infectious! Oh, dude, that's hilarious. We're spreading the love. We're spreading the love. Don't you love me, buddy? Okay. It can kill a fisherman. It can kill a fisherman. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know what? I don't dislike that. I don't dislike that. Maybe just give it one more ammo. Like, it's not totally trash. It's really good in this stack. But, like, again, I'm not using other evolutions, right? I'm, like, surprised when it does something, which is not the way that you want it to be. You want it to reliably give you value every time. Instead of be like, oh, I'm surprised it did something. The Great Wall of Cannon. Nice. You actually, there's no shot that you're breaking through, bro. Right? There's no way. That was like the lamest P.E.K.K.A push I've seen in a while. Alright, goodbye, Miner. It was nice knowing you. Get blasted off to outer space. Alright, pretty funny. We have snowball, so we just like knock this back and affect him to lightning like a crazy person. Okay, that's a lot more damage than I thought it would be. I mean, we're still fine. Lightning doesn't do anywhere near that, but... Yeah. You're going for Ultimate Champion? No, I'm just playing a lot of games with you guys. I don't really know where I'm going. Don't really care. How far are we from Ultimate Champion? I've just been playing games for 2 hours, so... I screwed around. We're pretty far off. I don't think I'm going to go for Ultimate Champion today. I could maybe do it in one sitting. Like, not really that fun to do that. Yo. What does Evo Musketeer do? It gets 3 shots in a straight line. It doesn't get more than that. So it gets 3 shots that do a lot of damage, and it can hit anywhere on the map, basically, in a straight line. And as soon as something's outside of its vision, it will start targeting other things that are inside the vision. So if you're targeting a balloon, it doesn't stay locked on the balloon. It will, like, lock off it. I don't know if I love this. Like, it retargeting actually kind of cooks you sometimes. I haven't played Evo Musk. Is it OP? No, it's pretty bad. It's one of the worst Evos in the game right now, in my opinion. It's fun to play. It's really good in this deck. This is definitely the best Evo Musketeer deck. And it's not even close. The other ones were terrible. All the other ones I tried just did not work. Alright, we have to do this. Eat damage, which really sucks, but there's really no other play that we have in our realm of possibilities here. I still get wrecked. Yeah, this game's over. I guess I overcommitted. Did I balloon at the start? What did I do? Is that going to ram me again? That would have been so funny if it just rammed twice after I snowballed back. Thanks. Do you think Lava will become meta again? I don't think so. I mean, I don't see any universe for Lava Hound to be good with Void nerfed. Like, Lava Hound really relied on Void. It needs, like, for Lava Hound to work, it also needs a nerf for the Goblinstein, because the Goblinstein ability cleans up all the lava pups and everything inside. So it's really hard to play Lava Hound right now, in my opinion. Like, from what I've seen, I just melt Lava Hound decks, and it's pretty easy. Pretty freaking easy. Alright, we're going to go in and see if we can take tower. It is likely not going to work, but if we take a tower, we're back in the game. You never know. If he ram riders, I'm actually cooked. No, he's raging. We're chilling. That's 2 hits. I knew my hits. Yeah, boy. Alright, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're so back. Yo, if that gets more damage, that'd be so funny. Ram riders. Fisherman. Not what I thought at all. That sucks for me. Alright, well, if he ram rider, I would have maybe done well. We would have been able to kill it possibly for the Musketeer Evolution. And then, like, flexed and show you guys. He had ram rider. I don't know why. Like, objectively, the right play there is to ram rider. Because you use your tower, you get counter push. I don't know what, like, unless he thought, like, he knew that I had Evo Musketeer. If you knew that I had Evo Musketeer, then you made the right play. I guess he's good enough to know that I had Evo Musketeer. I guess he's good enough to know that I had Evo Musketeer. I don't know. Maybe it didn't even matter. Like, I don't think it mattered that much. But I think Ram Rider is objectively better there. If you know that I have Evo Musketeer, then you don't do that. Not really sure. Do you think they're eventually going to Evo every card? That was literally their mission statement. They wanted to Evo every card. I think they might not Evo champions. From when I asked them, they're like, we're unsure about that, or like, we don't know. I think it was their last time they told me that. They're like, yeah, I don't know about that one, big dog. So we'll see what they do with champions, but I think they're going to Evo every other card in the game for sure. It's a good way for them making money. Also, like, adding new content to the game every month and having something that people like look forward to. So definitely something that, in my opinion, isn't bad. They just need to make sure that the cards that are super obnoxious, like, you know, anything that has healing, like P.E.K.K.A., that needs to get toned down pretty early on. They don't want that to stay strong for forever. That's, like, terrible. I told them that as much. I was like, hey, if there's a card that's really strong that has healing, you have to change that really early on. So we don't have to worry about that being problematic for many months to come. And they're like, yeah, we understand that moving forward. So that's cool. I should have minored with the Musketeer on the left side. That would have been the best possible play. All right, we're going to dial in this one. Remember, the guy's got Lightning, Inferno Dragon, and Baby Dragons. So I think we can just go Balloon Miner here. Get some value with him Inferno Dragon on this. He'll probably deny all but one hit. But I think. I'd be wrong. Maybe it's 2. No, it's just 1. As expected. So we're dialed. I'm calculating like what he's going to do. I'm telling you guys what's going to happen. We're going to snowball on the Miner and also the Inferno Dragon and knock them both back and keep our Musketeer alive. And then we can go in for this again. And then go in for this. We have Evolved Skeletons afterwards. So if he logs, we're just going to do this. He'll probably log on this Musketeer. Oh, the bats die. Ooh, bats will die to the Ice Golem, please. No! That was so close to being an amazing interaction. Okay. Did I literally have to cycle my Evolved Skeletons and waste them? That sucks, bro. That's actually triggering. Maybe I could have gotten away without doing that. I just don't want to eat the damage. It probably would have been a bunch of damage, honestly. I don't think it was worth it. I think I had to. I might be wrong. Ice Golem here. Gonna get a little bit of value whenever we get the chance. Yeah, I don't care if you lightning. That's fine. And in here. Miner on Miner. Skeletons afterward. Musketeer again. You're not back to lightning, so you're in a bad spot. Could lose all of this stuff pretty easily to our Ice Golem. And then I can Balloon Miner. Yeah, I don't even know what this deck is. Like, it just doesn't even make sense. It's like Lightning, but like, is this a Golem deck? Just a bad Golem deck? I think it's a bad Golem deck. Doesn't make too much sense to me. Stack up some Musketeers in the back so that he can't Lightning through everything. We're just going to get more damage than him. He should Lightning us to get value, but like, I'm not extraordinarily scared. Oh, we're going to snowball on that early. Might be able to kill most of the bats, actually. And he's going to Lightning, which is aggressive as heck. Let's go for Musketeer right here, because it will end up hitting the Inferno Dragon, I think. Beautiful. Look at that gameplay, guys. I'm actually cooking right now. The superior sauce. Log doesn't matter. I'm surprised by the deck, though. It doesn't make sense. Like, I still am wondering what he's going to have in the deck. Like, it doesn't... Like, I want to know, badly, what direction this is going to go. None of this makes sense. This genuinely doesn't make sense. It's like a Bat's evolution with baby dragons. Stop. Make it make sense, sir. I guess we're just cycling Musketeers. This is like a Musketeer cycle simulator, maybe. Is that what we have here? Musketeer cycle simulator? He didn't retarget it, so that's good. Alright, looks like he'll Lightning on this for sure. No way he keeps a Musketeer like that, so I'm going to Snowball, Miner, cycle a few of these. I don't have a champion, so I guess I kind of have to rely on the Musketeer cycle. If we get death damage with the Balloon, we win the game, so that should be all locked up in our favor. That was not a real game. I don't know. I forget what the heck he could even be playing. Like, I don't even know. Like, what did I say? Golem? I think I said Golem. I forget what I predicted. This is not a real deck. All right, we're going to go to the next one. That is like, you take Minor Poison, and then you go to Walmart, and then you run it through, like, you guys know how sometimes people are disrespectful when they pick up articles of clothing or something, and they go to the dressing rooms, and they just throw it on the floor. The clothing has been run through a few times, unfortunately. Literally run over, and that's what you get when you see that deck. Minor Poison was mutilated. All right, we're going to go for a cannon here. That should be able to kill the Battle Ram. The guy wasn't a bad player. Like, he played pretty well. I just think the deck was really, really bad. So it's... Yeah, you can't really run Lightning Miner deck. It doesn't really work. The cycle's too slow. And especially with Baby Dragon and Inferno Dragon, like, you have to have other support cards. Like, those cards work well behind, like, a Golem, but not really behind a Miner. Passive Miner defense, yeah, it works pretty well. Passive Miner defense is not a bad strategy. It's basically like a worse version of a Knight, so just keep that in mind. You're cycling a worse version of the Knight. Okay, so looks like I probably want to focus on defense because we're going to be running Dagger Duchess, so it's one of those decks that just kind of goes all in all the time. And as long as I can defend until double elixir, I know I have an advantage. So instead of going Balloon, Miner, all that other stuff on the other side, I focus on defense and I win the game. That's the way that I like to play Clash Royale, is like identify what my opponent potentially has and then play my best from that point on. Snowball does kill, so this is really good. Slowing that down, killing the stuff, and then just going skeletons afterward. I think with the cannon Musketeer, we should pop that before it reaches, even with the zap, yeah. All right, he poisons. This is a huge overextension. Also, we saw that he doesn't have a building since he's got a P.E.K.K.A deck, so I bet he goes Bandit or something on the other side, so we'll just like hover our Bar Barrel. I genuinely don't even know what he does here. I think he's just screwed. Game's over, right? Just so over. We just Snowball. This takes Howard, guaranteed. Right? Not quite. It's pretty close. No, it does. All right, I was right. Yeah, game's over. Ooh, wait, guys. Hear me out. Hear me out for a second. Listen, boys. Listen. We just melted an entire Evo Battle Ram. Wait, that was pretty good. That was pretty freaking good. If you can guarantee it locks onto something, like, I don't know. It's growing on me. It's growing on me a little bit, guys. It's growing on me. Still is definitely not the best or anything like that, but man, it's fun. I also love Snowball as a card. So this deck that, just because it includes Snowball, it's an auto like love for me. Like it's a very, very fun deck to play. I will 100% create a video on this deck. So I'll create a video on this later today. One of my favorite decks I've ever played. So good looks, good vibes, good games. All right, we can go for a Snowball here. Hit that real quick for the one time. Win the game. Maybe 2 hits, maybe 2. Yeah, let's go. Wait, can we shoot the bandit one more time? No! Bullseye on the Electro-Wizard. The Electro-Wizard is like, please don't kill me. The game's over. You don't have to be disrespectful after the play. You guys know in like football, unnecessary roughing after the play. We've gotten red carded out of that game, guys. But fortunately, the Musketeer, she got pulled out before she was able to do anything too mischievous. Very fun stuff. I like this deck a lot. Genuinely, I was struggling to find value with 2.6 Hog Rider. And then when you ran a deck like, or when you run a deck like Balloon, opponents are going to be more predisposed to dropping buildings instead of like a Mega Knight, right? Because think of it from this perspective. They run Hog Rider or Rail Hogs. People are going to Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A on that. But they can't Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A on a Balloon. So if you go Balloon, a lot of times they're going to run like Wizard or maybe an Electro Dragon or an Inferno Dragon. And those cards die really quickly to the Musketeer Evolution. So the synergy that you have with Musketeer Evolution in this deck is significantly stronger than the 2.6 Hog Rider deck. So personally, 2.6, I regular Musketeer all the way, and then Evolved Ice Spirit. Unless those get nerfed, which Evolved Ice Spirit and Evolved Skeletons might get nerfed eventually. They're pretty broken right now. Yeah, I would say 1 billion% use it in this Cycle Balloon deck. We won so many games in a row. We lost a few, but I mean, played against good players, and I also messed up a few. Won the last 2 pretty easily and comfortably. So as you can see, great deck to play. Let me know how it goes for you guys in the comment section if you do play it. Like the video if you haven't already, because I've created daily content every single day, whether it's a live stream or a video. I'm out here creating content for you guys to hopefully enjoy or hate, but it's going to happen every day either way. So check that out. Subscribe to the channel if you want to stay connected for that. Like the video if you enjoyed. And also, if you want to see what I think is the best deck in the game for bad players, check out the pinned comment. It is a graveyard deck that is really overpowered. I've played it a bunch, and I played it last season at the end, even though I didn't play for a week, and I came back and I played it. Really fun. Another thing, I will show one more deck in the pinned comment. If you want to, you could replace the Goblinstein in this deck for Archer Queen or Evolved Musketeer or regular Musketeer. That's going to be in the pinned comment. If you want something else to maybe play Evolved Musketeer when it does get buffed, in the pinned comment has a pretty good deck for that. Would recommend learning how to play it. It's basically this deck. Yeah, it's just really, really good. But it's Goblinstein instead, and then Cannoneer. And you're going to swap Cannoneer for Princess Tower, and then you're going to run this deck with the Musketeer Evolution. It'll show how to play that in the pinned comment, which is a really, really good video on top-level players versus me. This is one of the most fun videos I've created from a standpoint of good players. It wasn't actually a super fun video to create. It was a fun video to play because the people we played against were so good at the game. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. No matter when or where you guys are watching, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'll be back here again tomorrow with a video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here and supporting me. Without you, you guys know it, I wouldn't be anything. So lucky. Thank you again, Doll Sonic, and everyone else for all of the donations, subscriptions. Yeah, much. Peace.